Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us. So happy to be here because this is what we love to do on a Wednesday night. We love to sit back, relax, get through that midpoint of the week and show you the best in jewelry. And boy, do we have discounts. We've got the best in jewelry. That's a given. But this is about some of the greatest discounts we've seen yet in items from classics to really obscure and unique and brand new. And that is going to include, get this, our big chameleon diamonds. We've got basically everything that we have that's under a carat at an incredible discount that are, all certified, and everything. We've got an 80 pointer, we've got a 68 pointer, and we've got a 58 pointer, and they are all going to be the same crazy low price. So if you've been waiting to jump in on this chameleon world, well, it is the rarest of all diamonds. It is two colors in one. It's a color changing stone, and we got them for cheap. So that's the only way to say it. We've got those coming up tonight, as well as super excited about the hoops that we have. They are the largest carat weight we do. They're over 4 carats in size. I know they may not be for everybody because they're a little bit longer, but they are still, if you like a big diva diamond hoop, we have got them for you, and the price tag is our brand new low. It's our best ever. And it might not be too early to start thinking about holidays. We're already at the end of October, so it might be time, especially when you see a hoop deal coming around like what we have. Plus, brand new cross style. I know we get crosses very seldom because we tend to see the favorites come around again and again. We're bringing you something new in a cross design tonight. We've got a brand new diamond ring. We have diaspora on the way. If you want to jump in on the diasporas, there is, if you missed my debut on Sunday, we have one left of the fabulous pink diaspora that is out of Afghan material. So we're loving that one. Let me know if you want to see that. And wheels, and more wheels. Of course, the chameleons we mentioned, but we have assorted wheels as well that are going to be for absolutely everybody to shop on. So it's going to be an exciting night. Plus, there's a brand new paparasha. They've been flying of late. I have the most saturated. I cannot believe this color. I cannot believe the color, but I can't believe the mounting either. It's really, truly tailor-made for this stone that we have. So that's coming up, and a lot of one-onlys as usual. So when you see something you love, dial in early. Want to send a couple of special thank yous to some of our viewers that have reached out in the last couple of days with the most meaningful of messages. And Donna, just a few minutes ago. So Donna, thank you so much for all of your kind words. Really appreciate that. And also, I know there were several, but I'm forgetting some, but I know Barbara stood out to me, Cheryl stood out to me as well, and also Bonnie. So thank you so much, guys, and a special shout out to Mary in Florida as well. So let's get started. And again, if you're looking for anything in particular, why not give us a call? Tell us what you might need to see. We're going to start with some one-of-a-kinds, as we like to do. Pretty much that's what we've got throughout the night, but this is really important because it's a diamond band, but different than what we typically see when we have our 5-stone styles or our 6-stone styles. This is actually bigger, fancy cuts in a wave. You guys want to ride the wave of jewelry with me and big values? We got it on this Wednesday. So maybe we'll call it Ride the Wave Wednesday. I usually call it What's New Wednesday. We could come up with a new theme for it, but I'm glad you're here. Either way, we're going to have a tsunami of values. So let's take a look at this. This is a really, really good piece if you like diamonds of a bigger, important size. And it's also going to be, how about this? 8168 is the number. It is a combination of, and I'll move it around because it kind of sits a little odd on the wheel, obviously. But you see that it has some pear shapes, and that's going to be either side 3 and 3, and then in the middle is that marquise cut that you have as well. Get this, 18 karat solid gold, only white gold, of course, on this one, 18K, and then you have the bigger diamonds, which is going to total 68 points. So that means you're looking at stones that average almost 10 points a piece. They might be a little, here and there. Some might be a little over, some might be a little under, because they're not exactly the same carat weight for each stone, but it looks fantastic. And it's a great way to do a band in a little bit more unusual way. We typically see bands, and kind of the meaning of a band is usually straight across, but this makes it a little more interesting. And you see how they're all situated kind of at angles, really. So they almost like, actually, it looks like it's pair, marquise, pair, then marquise, and then another pair and marquise, pair. It's tough to say, but it's kind of wedged in there. Yep, you can see that. So it's a mix. You've got the beautiful 3 and 3 here, or with your one extra marquise in the middle. And then we're going to show you right here what it's all about. See how it just looks almost like a sash going across your finger here. It's really beautiful. I mean, it looks even better on. Typically jewelry does, don't you think? It's like one of those things where you're going, yeah, sometimes it's pretty on the wheel and it's nice to get all up close and look at the details, but it should look better on. Jewelry is designed for it to be fantastic on the hand and not just sitting on a table or on a curio or a, in your jewelry box. Hopefully you wear it and enjoy it. I think this one you'll get a lot of wear out of, especially when you know that you paid a lot less than $29.99 to get it and get this fabulous value home. Watch this, and that's one only. Yes, white gold only. Love that you're getting the higher purity, that 18 karat, which gives you 75% pure gold, and it's not even going to be $29.99. One caller, and boy, do we have the diamonds tonight. We are bringing it when it comes to diamonds. Fabulous deals. I mean, just, it's very rare to see all diamond pieces here, but we've got a few of them tonight to really rock your world, and this one's going to be $9.99 instead. How about that? Just blow it out for $9.99 for all those nearly 10-point diamonds going across the way in that 18 karat solid white gold. It's amazing. And then we have a demantoid necklace today. It's Russian demantoid in a necklace. Can't remember the last time I've been able to say that sentence, but we have one. It's super rare, and it's in any gold you want. Butterflies are here. Oh, you know what we have? Teal sapphires in earrings. I had the most beautiful teal sapphire the other day in a ring, and you might remember it. Well, we have earrings to match, except they're in rounds, which makes them even more valuable and rare. So let's give this a 30-second clock, then we'll be on our way. Let me know who'd like this one. $9.99 gets it to you, and it's a fabulous way to start maybe shopping for a band that you can wear. And remember, we're sizing, of course. So if you want it as a pinky ring, that's great. Maybe thumb ring, maybe index finger. You don't have to wear it traditionally as you would, and maybe you want to stack up. That is the look right now. Put as many rings on as you can, and that just, it's like the more you have on, almost like the cooler it looks. So that's a great way to go at $9.99, and here we go onto the earrings, which is another one-of-a-kind pair. $86.45 will be next, and this will be, look at this, the teal. Oh my, they are just perfect blends of the blue and the green together. Let's take a look at this one and see what you think. And it could pass. I think it's one of those, forgive the term, because it's almost like it would be appropriate to call it a chameleon, but it's not a chameleon diamond. And that's where, and what I mean by that is there's almost like a nice blend to the point where I think it's gonna pick up whatever you happen to be wearing more of that day. And if that is you're in denims and you're in your Canadian tuxedo and you're in your fabulous blues and your violets and all of those, I think they might look more blue. But then you see them from certain angles and you see almost like what's coming through is a teal, almost like even a Paraiba color coming through on 8645. The total weight is 72 points of your rounds. They are all natural, unheated sapphires. That's always an extra step up in rarity. To get unheated, we've gotten a little spoiled around here. It's most of what we've been showing you, but this one is indeed rounds that are matched, that are unheated, and there's 22 points in diamonds in the lever back. So we have white, yellow, rose. That's not for us to choose. That's for you to choose. So you feel free to let us know what color would you like, and we'll move them out right now. They're not even $999 for sapphires that are about as rare. I know we have the pot barrage. We talk about that as the rarest of the sapphire family, but the truth is a teal, when there are two colors coming together and it's not split like a bicolor, they're really blended. That gives you even more rarity. Here's what they look like from a distance. Always good to maybe give you a measurement here so you can kind of predict what they're going to look like on. And then if it helps, we can show them on too, if that's going to be a little helpful to you. But again, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, you decide. 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom, and a great lever back style that's not even $9.99 or $8.99 or even $799. We're not even doing $777. I love the twinkle from a distance. Let's see, we go $6.99. First caller, yes. Oh, good. The band is gone. Congratulations. Wonderful. And let me know when you know who got that white gold band. And then here, I'm going to try these on real quick, Tony, so we can go up close, and then I'll take my earring off and we'll put these on and you can get a look at what they're all about. And it is remarkable to see a $6.99. See how they look more blue here at that angle? And then you're about to see, think where you're going to see a little bit of teal and green. I love it. So this is going to be a great chance to pick up. And if you were lucky enough to already, if you have one perhaps, you know what, Tony, I'll take out my second earring here. Just let me just go ahead and just derobe myself jewelry wise. Take a look at this, and that way we can see what that's all about from that perspective, from a little distance away where you see that gorgeous drop there. So you can see it's just bright and twinkling. I'm not in a lot of light here, and you still see that incredible bright quality that it has, almost looking like it is a blue-green diamond of sorts, doesn't it? It's amazingly bright, and you can see how when I move, you get all that sparkle and snap and twinkle, and then you've got diamonds from the start to the bottom and then all the way around. So $6.99, we'll give those 30 seconds as well, and then we'll be on our way. Take a look up close one more time, and we'll see who's got them. That's going to be, it's going to be that night where we just see a lot of unique one-of-a-kinds. You know, the one-of-a-kinds are, you know, as you might expect, if something's a one-of-a-kind elsewhere, it might be, you know, really, really rare and extraordinary, but we do the same thing. You know, these are stones that if we could duplicate them, we would make 2 or 3 pairs, but we can't. Already got 2 stones, which is miracle enough to make 1 pair of earrings, and they are $6.99. So let me know if you would like to get those earrings with that subtle drop, but nothing that's going to give you a lot of like sway or movement or anything like that. So it's really, really well done. And we're going to talk about butterflies. And then I'm going to do that Russian Montoy necklace early on. There is a pair of pink sapphire earrings as well. What'd you pick up? Oh, yeah? Really? Cool. And it was available? Oh, no. Oh, bummer. Oh, is there something like an alternative like we could find? Oh, what? Oh, she's... Wow, that's unusual for us to just flat out say no. That's like me today in my ticket adventure. It was like, no, there is nothing else, honey. You got the one and only that's like that ticket, okay? We'll get into that later. But yeah, I've been through something like that. So for whoever that was, I feel for you. Let's take a look at this. This is a really cool ring. It's a larger ring. We'll show it to you. Those earrings are still here. And then take a look at what we have in sapphires stacked upon. That is natural material. This isn't plastic. This isn't just even like an enamel. This is actually a frosted matte finish to a quartz. And the item number on this ring is, please hold, let me go get it. I don't know where it went. How did it go so far? Ah, there it is, 4676. I've got it right here for you, but it's in the white gold. And what do you think about something special in all of that gem weight, which is going to start with an 11 karat 67. Did I give you 4676? There we go. Okay, so karat 37 in the sapphires, which are built on top of this beautiful matte finish to this quartz. You can see a little bit through it. So it's a translucent stone, and then it's got diamonds on the sides and a diamond in the center. So right in between your 4 pear-shaped sapphires, a diamond. Then you've got 17 points is your diamond weight. Then you've got the sapphires all coming together. They create almost like a floral effect to the way those 4 pear shapes are put together there. And it also has this beautiful rim of solid gold. Now, I show it to you first here to get a size perspective. We'll show it to you up close as well. Let me move those earrings aside and we'll show it to you so you can see more of the detail. Did you see almost like a little bit of a glow through that stone? That is actually the undergallery, and let me see if we can share that with you here so you can see where you see there's that little glow. It almost looks like it could be a chatoyancy. It's actually the reflection of this undergallery that's happening throughout. You can see how the same pattern is actually created through the undergallery. So the same pattern you see with the sapphires, and I'll try to zoom back while I don't leave here. So you see this really beautiful floral that's put together with the pear shapes. That's the same as on the inside. So you've got that same kind of finishing, and then you've got a beautiful look only in the white gold, and we just have this one. And how about this for a designer piece? Kid you not, I've already purchased one of these in the ruby version for a loved one. True story, and I think it's the coolest ring. And when you shop for people who have a lot of jewelry, or you are that person that has a lot of jewelry, to come across something that's unique to the point where she may not have it already, that's what I'm looking for at this stage of the game. And this is one of those rings, and you can see there are your diamonds down the shoulders here. It's got that complete rim and border, and it's a bezel setting for this big cabochon matte finish, but really tricky to do that to create a matte finishing on a stone like this that's normally clear. And so you've heard of clear crystal quartz that has that transparency to it. This is created with translucency because of that finishing to the stone. And it is so not going to be even, watch this, it's not even $9.99. And you saw how big a ring it is from a distance. It's got about an inch top to bottom in just the stone presence, but of course the band itself is going to make it easy to wear. It is not $9.99 or $8.99 or $7.99. When you're serious about moving jewelry like I am tonight, and we're going to make a statement with some values, and that means it can't even be $699 to get a ring of this size, of this magnitude. And yes, those are big sapphires, and that's going to be, you have what should be approximately 1/3 of a carat each on those stones, and actually a little more, like a little bit more than that. We're going to do better than even $699 for a solid gold ring. All stones building it. I mean, this is either precious metal or really gorgeous treatments to stones. And I don't mean treatments like irradiation. I mean the cutting that makes that so unique, and that subtlety. Watch the stone right about 12 o'clock. As I move it, you see that glow. That is the gold undergallery that is reflecting through the stone. I will make it $599, and that way you can try something new and you don't have to break the bank doing it. I think sometimes if we're stepping outside the box, it may not be that piece that we're ready to just break the bank to do it. It's nice to be able to get something unique and different, and with all that designer extra, but for a price tag like $599, when that's tough to do in anywhere in the fine jewelry arena. So that is a very, very special stone. $599 only, and give me a call if you'd like that one. It's 30 more seconds to get that one home. And then we have the butterfly. It's the pink and the reds and the beautiful rose golds. We have a spectacular Russian Montoy necklace, the pink sapphire drop earrings, diamond studs, but with baguettes and rounds together. It's amazing. And then yes, a brand new papier-mâché that's unheated, but you would never know it. Looking at this stone, that's why we have a cert to go with it. So a lot of pot barrages have been very popular of late. We're going to bring you a new one today that's going to really be wild. And again, look at all that finishing. So no, it's not like it's just lightweight on the gold and that's why it's $5.99. Definitely not lightweight on the stone carat weights, but that's a fun piece to own if you like it. And certainly I hope that makes it affordable enough to be able to say, I think I'll try it. Maybe it's something new and different. And here it is one more time on the hand. And don't forget, you can wear that on an index finger or middle finger, because if you are finding that it's a little larger than what you typically wear on the ring finger, then why not pop it on over here, and then you're good to go. So kind of a fun piece there. What do we think? So $5.99 on that one. And then we're going to show you, this is what I cannot wait to show, because I've never seen a stone quite like this. Not to mention the setting is really, really, really bringing it, because this is unique from all aspects. This is a completely natural stone, which is already pretty unique. Because usually when we see that kind of saturation level in a pot barrage sapphire, usually it means it had some heating, which is nothing wrong with that. We talk about that like it's some bad thing. It's not. It's just, it's really, really rare to see unheated, especially when you get this, because we talk about there are the lighter, more pastel versions. There are the super saturated, bright, deep versions. This is right there in that deeper level, which is more difficult to find across the board. This has a full cert that is AIG. They are GIA accredited. This is really what they specialize in. A lot of is sapphire material out of Sri Lanka and other sources as well. We'll talk about this because this is Madagascar. That is specialty. We normally bring Ceylon material. That means it's out of Sri Lanka. This is a little different in that it's a Madagascar stone, because I've never seen a Ceylon stone that has this kind of pop and saturation level from that region of the world. So sometimes, again, the reason why different gems come from different places in the first place is those different minerals and those different elements within the ground. And in that region, we're seeing Madagascar obviously produce some of that really strong material for you. So emerald cutting, it does, did you notice the fancy diamonds that are around it in the two-tone gold? So genius. If you were going to choose two gold colors to go around a pot barrage, which inherently is defined by pink and orange together, what gold colors would you choose? How about pink and, of course, the yellow? Really fitting to what's happening in the stone to bring this one to you. Take a look. All Mother Nature made here, and that's special. That's going to be item number, let's see. That'll be item number 8406, and call me quickly because this is not going to be a lot of money for a pot barrage. So if that helps get you on the phone lines early so you don't miss out, that'll be important. It is our 206. Emerald cut. You can see it almost has, instead of pink and orange, it's almost like fuchsia and orange, which is still acceptable pot. As a matter of fact, we're going to show it to you. This is the AIG cert. They do a lot of great sapphire grading, and you can see it was a loose gemstone at the time of its certificate. 9 is the hardness. We talk about that a lot. Plenty durable. The only thing better than that is diamonds. And then you've got the octagonal cut, which is an emerald cut, and you've got your measurement, 6.5 by 7.5, 1 stone. Cert. Oh, look at this. 206. That's major. And then no indications of heat, so this is certified to have no heat treatment. And then orange pink is the color. The other side has the origin and the photograph of your stone. So that is all coming with it. That's important to get. And we have, let's see, 27 points in diamonds. That'll be the white diamonds in the yellow gold portion. This is almost like you added ring guards around the stone. But we know better. It's all one ring with the 27 points of diamonds in the yellow gold. The rest is the rose gold, meeting up in the center with it, wrapping around it, but it's actually made with 2 bands in gold. So you're getting a little bit more, well, certainly a lot more gold weight. You're getting more stability to the way the ring sits on the hand. We only have one. Oh, come on in early. This is a really cool stone to get. And just magic to see that kind of color in that saturation level. If you're just one, it's a personal preference thing. Some people like the pink and the orange together in more of a pastel peach. Some people like a little more saturated. I find that they're both very attractive. It's just a matter of getting you what you like. And this one, of course, has to be a price you like. Otherwise, it don't really matter. So that's where we're here to bring you a $59.99 piece because of that size. And I cannot remember the last time I had a 2 carat plus. Usually about as large as we see in a pot barrage, you know, is a carat or a carat and a half. And that's considered very, very large for this stone. But to get over 2 carats is really giving it extra importance. So this is the coolest. And thank you so much. Wow. Hi, Bonnie. Thank you. Wow. High praise. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Wow. Thank you. So here's what we're going to do. Not even $59.99. If you'd like it, call me early. Not going to last. We know that. That is for sure. It's not even close to $59.99. This is what it's all about. I hope you're dialing in early. I hope you're ready to go. This is so not going to be even close to where it should be, even if we go $3,000 and we're halvesies on it and you get 50% off just as a gift. Well, it's going a lot lower than that. It's not even $3, it's not even $2, it is $1,999, and you get this with it. So all of that is happening for $1,999. Go figure that one out. I don't know. Big Pot Barasha 206, that's where you run as quickly as you can. Get on that phone and dial in. Take a look at this. There it is one more time, $1,999. Okay, so we're going to be on our way to a wheel here in just a moment. Diamond centric it is. And don't forget about those sapphire earrings, those slight drops we have. We have more in pink. I love the pink sapphires. We got pink sapphire earrings coming your way. The big quartz ring with the sapphires and the diamonds. Verifying on that one. We'll see who's got our Pot Barasha with the CERN in a 206. You got to see it on though. Remember that rose and that yellow band go all the way around. Look at that. So that is just, I mean, you couldn't ask for more perfect setting. Yes. Who got it? Or do you not know yet? Who is it? Hi, thank you so much. Enjoy it. All right, so that one's gone. Let's get you prepped for a wheel. I know we're only 20 minutes in, but I'm going to get you ready for a wheel. That one was gone. Congratulations and enjoy, and thank you so much. And what we're going to show you is a quick wheel. Diamond centric here on this one. This is so good. We got some unusual diamonds. We've got some more, well, let's face it, we've got some unusual settings, but we also have yellow diamonds. And you're going to see black and white diamonds. I mean, this is for everybody who's intrigued by diamonds. You got something you'll love off this wheel, that is for sure. And there's even a pink diamond cross ring. Are you kidding me? Pink diamonds, cross ring. We get a lot of requests still to this day for the pink diamond cross pendant that we've done. It is completely sold out. So this is now maybe just the way you'd prefer to wear it because it's on the hand, and I just feel like when it comes to a symbolic piece that's meaningful, I like that I can look down on my hand and see it. I don't see my pendant nearly as much as I see my rings, right? I think we're all that way. So this could be a perfect way to get something cool in pink diamonds, and that's how we start. So it's got this great sideways angle. Those are huge pink diamonds individually, and this is why we got to do it early because we're dealing with all one-of-a-kinds here. So that will be only in the rose gold. But then we have some other options for you here. This would be another funky way to do white diamonds. Then you have, get ready because this is a band, and we're doing, I'm going to do this black diamond band here for you with the really kind of a polka dot effect, but when you look, they're actually this like honeycomb hexagon style that you have. So that's really well done. I may actually put that in the back here. That's going to tower over the others. Then we've got the pink diamond cross. These are all going to be as they are. And then we also have, actually, yep, they all are. And then I've got the yellow diamond piece, which is kind of unique because they actually did this really unique diamond where we've seen this in our larger stones, but we've very rarely seen it in something more affordable. Usually to get this look, you have to spend about $4,500 here. So white diamonds, pink diamonds, but what I love about this is, yes, yellow diamonds and white diamonds, not just center to sides, but also in the side of the detail there in those fabulous two-tone gold. You've got two tones of diamonds, and that is something we normally don't see. So you've got a big center stone, 35 points on that cushion cut. So all of this gonna be on the wheel for one crazy low price, and I wish we had more. I wish we had some quantity here, but this is a quick, early on, gotta blow them out, deal of all deals, and they're gonna come way, 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 way down. And you just tell me what you love. I actually, call me crazy, maybe it's the sports fanatic in me, but I actually think that with the World Cup coming up, I think that that black and white diamond band should be, I think it should be for a soccer fan. What do you guys think? It gives me that vibe a little bit. I just think, you know, if you've got a soccer lover or somebody who appreciates that sport, or, you know, I don't know, it could be a good piece for you. Or it could be polka dots. So it could be like when you go to the magical place, you know, where everyone's so happy, and you go there and it kind of looks like, you know, the outfits that the fabulous, you know Mickey and Minnie, it's what they wear, right? They wear some polka dots, or at least Minnie does. So it could kind of, I see a lot of different genres that band could fit in and work for as far as some meaning. But the pink diamonds, I think we know the meaning there. We know the significance of a cross ring, sideways design. I just still can't get over how big those individual pink diamonds are. Then you've got an individual yellow diamond, 35 points with the two tones on the side. And certainly you have a white diamond ring that's got that little bit of split in the middle, which means it's a little open. It's like a cuff bracelet, but for your finger. They're all one price. They're all super designer, and we don't have a piece here that is listed under $34.99. That changes now. Call us early because they're all one of a kinds, and when they're gone, they're gone. There's nothing we can do about it. When they're sold out, they're sold out. What can we do, right? So it's time to get you in on the phone lines, and I promise you, we'll give you a price that is going to make you very happy. Take a look at them. 4 rings only, as they are. This is not $34.99 a piece. I mean, could it get any better? Already at $34.99, you got yourselves a deal. There is a value happening, but the fact is it's going a lot lower than that. They're not even $3,499. These will fly. Come on in early. Let me know which one you want to see on. Of course, we'll do that for you, and then we'll give you all those carat weights. That's how the wheels work. But, you know, you ever need something like you just need to like do a little something for yourself? You know, be kind, get something cool for yourself, and not have to really splurge financially to do it. Makes it a really happy moment, I think. And that's what we're going to do here. So instead of your $34,000 or $3,000 in every one of these, I mean, to give you an idea, the pink diamond is a 59-point diamond cross. Right there, all bigger stones, paved, 59 points. That is more pink diamond accent weight than we've had in rings that are $4,000 and $5,000. Meaning when they're smaller diamonds put together like this is, it's not one big center stone. We have those. We have 73 points and we have a beautiful 34-pointer. But when you get stones, usually as accents, it's usually 20 or 30. To get 59 points in pink diamonds is incredible. To get that 35-point yellow diamond, and it's good for $29.99, but that is not where we're stopping this wheel. Making sure that all four individual pieces go quickly. And that's how we do it before even the bottom of the hour arrives. They are not going to be even $29.99. This is where nobody's dialed in yet and things are about to change. Things are going to get really, really, really crazy and busy, and because you know deals on diamonds. That black and white diamond band, for example, that has a total diamond weight of 61 points. So similar to the pink diamonds, actually. But this is even more important because the rarity of the stones, but also individual sizes are bigger. Same with this one. You've got 3 bigger pear shapes in one marquise. So if you missed out on that band we started the show with, maybe this works for you. Kind of sets the stones the other direction. There's your 35-point yellow in the middle with the yellow and the white gold and diamonds, and there's the finishing on the inside. And it's not even going to be 29. I got to do it. I got to wow you here. And we got to, more importantly, get a couple callers on the phone line. So forget about even $2,000 or even $1,000. Yeah, this is why it's early. This is why we're doing this now and not even 30 minutes from now or an hour from now, is because of this value. They're not even $1,000 or $9.99. 59 points in pink. We might just have to zoom right on in to the pink diamond cross piece, because that, with 59 points in diamonds and solid rose gold that is finished all the way through the inside, should never be $9.99, and they're not that either. So come on quickly, one of a kind on each. Tell me what you love. Get your pieces for, I mean, this is like, maybe we open this up to holiday shopping at this kind of price point. They're not even $9.99, $9.89, $9.79, $9.69, $9.59. This is wild. They're going to be $949. I'll give you just an extra bonus discount all the way to get every one of those out of here. Let's take a look one more time. They're going to be gone. And let me know which one you want to see on, because we got 60 seconds to move all 4, and they all are as is. So the only thing you're going to decide is which one and then what size do you need. Those are the only decisions here to make. And that should be pretty simple and easy, because again, you know where you want to wear it. I mean, really, any of these could be worn anywhere on the hand. If you're looking for something special, well, yellow diamond at 35 points should never be $949. That's what it's happening right now. And there's only one. So that's why I'm saying, if you can dial in on the early side, because that delay is just probably starting to kick in, and you're probably at home right now hearing me say $949. So this is the time to get them. Any that I can help you with or try on, let me know. And then we'll recap those carat weights. But you even have, like, there's a 14-point marquise cut here. This is a huge 35-point stone. Here's your 59 points in pink diamonds. Nobody on those at $949. I got Tony. He was pretty shocked at where we went. Maybe it was a little too shocking, a little too low. Could be. All right, well, we got 10 more seconds, and we'll see if we can help you with any of those. Gosh, let's just show them individually. I mean, right, take an extra 30 seconds per piece just to show you with the information so you know what is at stake here, and we can start. Let's start with the pink diamond piece. Why not? I'm going to start with what I think is the headliner here, and that is going to be, we'll just bring up the information really quickly. It's $65.64, and it's rose gold only, and that is truly, I mean, this is a ring, used to be $38.99. Now it's a little different because we just need to move that last one. This is like a major closeout, even though here's a beautiful brand new piece. Look at the diamonds that go all the way, more than halfway around one side, intersect there on the other, and then they go this way as well. And then you have what also could just be a really cool contemporary look. I mean, right? It doesn't need, I think it depends on where you place it on the hand. I think if you're wearing the vertical bar off to one side, it certainly gives you more of that cross effect. I think it can also just look like a really cool contemporary design. But as $949 for 59 points in pink diamonds that are natural pink diamonds, That is an impressive, impressive value. Only one there. So rose gold only. So nothing to choose on any of these. As we mentioned, the designers have really decided what is the best look and what is the best way to show off the diamonds individually. So that's a really good way to go. And then here it is one more time. And don't forget, it's all finished on the inside. So you have a lot of gold here because it's solid all the way through. Then we have our yellow diamond. Look at this 35 pointer at 7752. Here's the yellow and white diamond combination. That is truly like sunshine. That is exactly what you want it to be without being too light or being too dark. That is your perfect yellow diamond there, that bright, bright sunshine color. And it's a happy stone. 35 points on the center, 20 points in the yellow beside it, 30 more points in the white diamond. So I actually have 30, Tony. It's okay. 35, 20, 30 is what I have. So your total weight here, it's the 35 center and then the 30 in the white diamonds and the 20 in the yellow. So you've got a great look all the way around. And of course, your total weight will be 85 points in that ring in solid two-tone gold. That is as is at $949. Then we take a look at this really cool style that gives you a little open work, 3 pear shapes in one marquise cut, $949 for $81.56. Just the one in the white gold only, that's 14K solid. And then you have a beautiful 39 points in the pairs. That means that each of those diamonds are going to be, I mean, think about it. They're each over 30 points. So that's really, really impressive, or rather not 30 points, over 10 points. But you've got more like, if they're equal and they do look to be, you've got a really good size there at about 13 points apiece. Then you also have the 17. That's the side diamonds. 14 is the center marquise there, which when I say center, it's that bigger marquise. Then we also have the black and white diamond band. No soccer fans out there? That's what it looks like to me. Really good look there. Pave solid, and that's going to be item number 7738. So that's going to be our last call on any of those at $949. Take advantage of them. We'll show you the quick butterfly piece, and then I think we're ready for a little Russian demantoid necklace action. Here's my butterfly. It is going to be one only. Of course, this could be worn a couple of different ways because of the bails and the way they're set, and we'll show that to you next. $84.39. Boy, do we not see a lot of color like this. We really, over the years, we have kind of struggled in one department only, and that is doing smaller pave in color. Usually we obviously do a lot of diamond pave and we do a lot of bigger color, but we very rarely do smaller color pave. This is the butterfly piece, $84.39. Let me zoom back just a bit here, and you'll see that it's solid rose gold, but then it has rubies and pink sapphires and diamonds. And there are 2 ways to wear it because there are 2 bails. So look behind each wing there where I'm holding it. You can wear it at a diagonal if you want to slip your chain through one side, or make it completely even on the neckline if you put your chain through both sides like I'm doing here. And so that's going to be like a little more like an angle or a little bit straight up. You can do that too. Kind of just probably depends on the neckline. And it's 18 karat solid rose gold. Look at all that rose gold through the back. And then you've got the antennae that are actually distinctively different from the bail itself. And also, what's that? Oh, good. We have a request from who for a diamond band? Another diamond band. I kind of figured we would need more diamond bands. 7-stone style, you got it. Great, because maybe they missed out on that first one. So here we go with 50 points in the pink sapphires, and that's 48 points in the ruby. Those would be your 2 bigger stones in the middle. And then you have 34 points in the diamonds, which are scattered within the pink sapphire pave. One only, first caller, blowout time. Here it is on the hand, so you can see it from a distance away, and look at how pretty that is when you have, again, options to wear it like this or more straight up and down like that. Totally up to you. I'll give you a quick measurement if that helps to kind of gauge where it's at, what it's about, then I'll show it on the neckline. But it is so affordable because it's not going to be that $21.99 price tag, 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. I think this is the look that's going to help you determine the size. And does the size work for you? Is it going to be a good look for you? It definitely stands out. It's not that little tiny pave, little, basic petite piece. It's got a little bit more oomph to it, but it's not overwhelming. It's not like you have to really build everything around it. You just put it on and enjoy it. That could be worn every day, but it definitely shows up. And we're going to do it for $999 instead of the $21.99 that it should rightfully be. So that'll be it. I'll go back up close one more time for you so you can see all the detail and the pretty pinks with the reds and that beautiful diamonds work on the backdrop of rose gold. So that's a one only. Now, who was our requester who needed diamonds? Because I know that first piece, that 7-stone style we had in the beginning, went out very quickly. We're going to show you the traditional rounds. It's a nice way. It's an alternative, but it's really purely classic here, and we'll show that now. This is going to be item number 0536. Wow, that goes back a ways, and this is going to be simply one of the greatest values I can bring you because it's not just even 1 carat. We typically do bands that are 1 carat, and that's where they top out in these simple classic styles. So glad you're here to see this because I know it's only like October 26th, but at this rate, when diamond prices, and they really are changing that rapidly, where if you think, well, what's the worst that could happen in 2 months? By the time it's holiday time, no problem, someone's going to put something on sale and we'll be good to go. I would really seriously consider getting this diamond band at this discount today, not being planned for the show, not being scheduled for the show, but being a request as it is. Yes, the butterfly's gone. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. But being that it's a request and we brought it out, we didn't get a chance to reconfigure, retool the pricing. So it actually gives you a huge advantage. It gives you a discount. It gives you an old price. And speaking of old, who you calling old? The item number, it goes way back. Way back. This item number is 0536. Today's items that are new are near 9,000 for their item number. So it goes way back. We're not talking about an old price from like a week ago or a month ago. We're talking about so old, it goes back years. So that price, because what costs the same today as it did 3 or 4 years ago? Not much. Can't think of anything, as a matter of fact. If you do, let me know. I'd love to know. That'll be our trivia for the day. Kind of our brain teaser is what it would be, because there really is no answer. And yet, here's a classic wearable style. You will absolutely love it. You could give it as a gift, because anybody would love it. Carat of 7, though, so getting up over a carat, 7-stone style all the way across. You know why I love this one? We do a 5-stone style. Love that one, too. But I talk about this because that 5-stone style doesn't go completely from one side of the finger to the other. It stops at that midpoint. There's a little bit of gold showing. I think personally, as someone who's spent my entire adult life now in the jewelry world, I think personally there's a higher end look when you get stones that go from one side to the other, and let me prove that. When I put it on, watch this, because this is what I'm talking about. This style, and we'll come in closer, but I think already you're getting a good idea of why VS Diamonds. I got that raving compliment just today, was wow. You know, when you really start going around and looking at other people, and I know you do, right? You flip through all the dial. You know there's all these shopping channels out there. You guys go from one to another, right? You probably, you know, do it all day. I get it. There are so many diamonds that are, oh my goodness, forget about SI. Most of them are like I1, I2, I3, where they just, and if you're thinking, oh, what's the big difference? I mean, is it really going to make a difference? It does. And when you appreciate, when you first realize and experience VS Diamonds, you will understand why it does make a difference. This is what I'm talking about, though, side to side. Design element, one side to another. Look at how you would never know when you see me out and about, and I'm wearing that ring on my left ring finger, you would never know if it just keeps going like an eternity band, or is it that band style. But I think it really cheapens it when the diamonds only go from, let's say, like here to here. I think seeing gold just changes the look a bit visually. This is designer. We're so thrilled to have it. I just did a rough calculation on what it would be today, since I'm, you know, with our factory every day, kind of knowing where diamonds are. Also, it sets them up a little higher, so it's a great ring to stack. You can easily, you got this straight edge. I could easily take a band here like this one we had earlier and stack it right next to it. I'll just show you here, for example. You can do this, and these are different sizes, but, you know, just to give you an idea here, look at how those would stack together. You could put a band next to it, maybe not a wide band. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. But the beauty of the 7-stone style is this. Yes. Who is it? Martina. Hi, Martina. Thank you. I've not heard that name in a while. Hi, Martina. So this is not going to be that. This is my rough estimate on today's diamond prices when you've got the bigger stones all the way across. In your choice of gold, this one you can choose, white, yellow, or rose gold. Each diamond is going to be very nice size. Of course, remember, 107 divided by 7. That means that each stone is a little over 15 points. You got to try it. And stack it. If you have it, get another. You can stack them together. You can stack 3, 4, 5 at a time. But this should really be $25.99 today at the minimum, at the very bare minimum. Remember, it's VS. If you're comparing it to others out there, make sure you're comparing it to VS. But I contend that even somebody else's SI stones will be more money than my VS all day long. Choose your gold, choose your size. There's nothing to lose here. And this is a ring you will wear every day. Talk about investment. There's a lot of people more than willing to make a $25.99 investment because they're going to wear the ring every day. And it's worth it to get the good quality. They want the good quality. They want the amazing look. They want the style of VS Diamonds. I mean, my goodness, it's not a splurge if you're paying less than $2,500 or less than $2,000 or less than $1,500. This never would happen in today's diamond world, including our diamond world today. True story. This is where you capitalize on the fact that that item number is about 4 years old. And that price tag is also 4 years old. And nothing that I could do today is going to equate to 4-year-old pricing in jewelry. It's not even 15, 14, 13. We already have several gone. I know Jalen's got one, Virginia's got one, and Antonio's got one as well. So they may know it already, or they may be just like, oh my goodness, it's back. I never thought I'd see this back at a price that did not correspond with today's value. This is not 13 or 12 or 11 or 10. I'm making it under $1,000, and that is why it's no excuse time. Try it and love it. If to try it is to love it. Simple as that. I'm making it $999. That is in your size, in your gold, and get as many as you need. I think you could get one for you, one for a gift too. Yes. Who got yours? Is it our requester? It is. Wonderful. Where's she calling us from? Oh, that is not a requester then. That was Martina. You got another requester? Wonderful. So let's try it on again and go from side to side, and we'll show you. Now, let me know, operators, if you will, please just yell it out so I can keep track, because what we have, the thing is this. If I was making this from scratch today, we would lose a whole bunch of money on every one. And I'm not, listen, I really enjoy losing money for you guys, but the company doesn't look upon it the same way I do always, because, you know, we want to be around for you. So by losing money, going backwards $2,000 every time we make something is not always the smartest business plan. So we're backed up on the lines. Bear with us if you're waiting on hold. We'll be right with you here. And we obviously have a very popular ring. And Virginia, you're getting one too, right? So what color do we all like? White gold? White gold's very popular. Did you say rose? We got a yellow over here, we got a rose over here. So we got a rose gold, a yellow gold, a white gold, and then another white gold. And obviously very busy, and this is why, let me show you the side profile. And we're so busy, so stay with us, don't go anywhere. Look at this band. Look at this band. The way it sits up is important. There's a couple things going on here. One, you've got the stones elevated. So diamonds love light, because even the best diamonds in the world, they're not going to flash and fire unless they have light. They need light. They work with the light. The beauty of the brilliance in the cutting is going to allow them to sparkle the way you see it there. However, you also have, by that set up a little style, that little pronounced set up on a pedestal style, is what allows you to have more stackability, more opportunity to stack and to layer it and to put it next to something else and have that flush setting, that seamless flush setting, which is amazing. So that's a really, really good ring. And obviously we're busy. And when that quantity sells out, keep in mind, when what we have available is gone and sold through and sold out, well, guess what? It's going to be done and long gone. And then we'll bring it back at some point. It'll just be a different price tag. So why not take it for this incredible value it is right here, right now, getting diamonds that go side to side. Again, 15 point plus on VS stones, which is so remarkable. And I'll try it on again for you. And call us on any questions you have on any of that previous diamond wheel while we get it. If you've decided this is about as classic as it gets, certainly that is about as classic as it gets. Just straighten it out there for you. And look at that. From side to side makes such a difference to have that side to side from one side to another. And no matter if your size is a 6 like mine, or if it's a little larger or a little smaller, that's the beauty of it. This is probably where I should mention too that it's a minimum carat weight. So the carat 07 you're getting, that's a minimum carat weight, because sometimes we have to go a little larger in that diamond diameter and therefore the carat weight so that it can do that side to side. I mean, that just looks, you know, you've heard of that phrase, looks like $1 million. This truly, I mean, VS Diamonds, it's what they do. It looks like $1 million. When you get VS Diamonds, I mean, if I hold it still, it sparkles. Look at that. I'll just stay totally still. And it just, fire. I'm seeing purples, greens, yellows, oranges. Try it. I mean, I've got that hand shot. I haven't even readjusted. It's a ways back. And look at how stunning this is. And this little bit of that elevation to the setting is what allows you to stack it beautifully, put something else beside it. You got to try one. At $9.99, just try it, get one. You'll love it. You could gift it and be that would be the one that just, I will warn you, next year would be tough to top if you're gifting that for holiday 2022. If that's going to be that special band, this could be the wedding set. It could be the wedding band you pop on. If she doesn't want to do plain gold, you could do the wedding band and stack it up next to a solitaire. Why not? So we'll give it a final 60 seconds. Can't thank Martina enough for the request. It was always just it's a joy to bring out these unexpected items that haven't been reconfigured price-wise, that make them such a better value today than they ever could be. And here we go again on those phone lines. So our last call, I'm just trying to time it right with the quantity we have left, because I know that we've got another one. Allison's taken a white gold as well, and I know Spencer's got one in white gold also, so we're really getting limited. And thank you so much. I know Joanne's getting a yellow gold over there, and Tony, you're on your second or third, so let me know what color you're getting. Are you getting two or second one? Okay, so two, and that's the second one going out. And then Jalen, let me know if you're getting one as well, because I know we're busy and we're really backed up on the phone line, so bear with us. We've got a lot of people here tonight, and it's still not quite enough for this deal. So just know that if you're on hold, I can see you on hold, And I wish I could go out there and help you right now myself, but we've counted you in basically. We've got one reserved for you. So whatever you do, just don't hang up, because that's going to be just a function of brought in. We always bring in a lot of operators on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. Here they are, still backed up. So it's never quite enough when you got a value like that. It's because nobody knew that deal was coming today. But it's a really important one to grab, and it's just a great classic. And if you're new, honestly, really, if you're new to TVON and you have not experienced VS diamonds before, and maybe you have, and they were just at a designer retailer where you spent, it was that splurge because you understand that a higher quality diamond usually has to be like $10,000 or $15,000 for a band that's comparable in retail. And maybe you've experienced that before, and you know, well, welcome to the world of TVON, where that is our standard. It is our standard. It's our starting point, is to start at VS and sometimes even go up from there. So that's incredibly important, and that is why do not let the price fool you. I always have to say that to our new shoppers, of which there have been so many of late, is that don't take the price, because those of you that know jewelry would take one look at that price tag and go, okay. Are those lab grown? What are those? Are they YAGs? Are they lab grown? Are they, pick a name, right? There's all these trade names for lab grown diamonds that are just made in a laboratory. Not much value there when you can produce as many as you want. Why we love natural diamonds is we love them for their rarity, that they're natural, number one, but we love them when they're good quality. That makes all the difference in the world. So that price for that quality, unbeatable. Take a look one more time, and then we'll move on. We've got about 15 minutes to the top of the hour, and it looks like we've got, got to show you that demantoid necklace coming up, because that is going to be very important. Wait till you see this necklace. This necklace is just about everything you could want in rarity, and yet we have made it in this style that is just so classic and wearable, and that's really exciting. It's wearity and rarity together, as I'm going to have to start calling it, because sometimes rarity doesn't give it all that much wearability, if you know what I mean. Sometimes we're a little scared to wear our rare, or maybe it's too high value, or we feel like we need to hire a bodyguard, and that's just going to be too much of an investment. So this is where you can wear something and enjoy it and love it like you do a diamond, because what I'm about to show you, and I'm just going to show it here up close, and I'll hold it for you and keep calling on the bands and check with your operators and see what's left. But I want you to see this incredible beauty that is item number 3092, and truly one of the rarest stones I can ever bring you. And that is saying something, because we specialize in rare stones. And this is our 4.5 millimeter round Russian demantoid. What you are looking at, it's always nice to have a demantoid follow a diamond, because we're looking at something that shines and sparkles literally better than a diamond can. We're also looking at something that is bright in colors you can well see. It's the neon pop of this color out of Russia that makes it so amazing as a backdrop for that fire, because it is literally more dispersive than diamond. So no matter how good your diamond is, like our VS white diamonds, it's still going to give you more sparkle to get this demantoid necklace. Notice it's all attached. That is not a pendant where you have to supply and buy your own chain. It's all one piece, which is what's going to make that value really weird. It's also available in white or yellow gold only. So I've got the white and the yellow, but I don't have a rose gold necklace made up. So you see what I'm saying? It's easy enough to take this into, take that stone and move it into yellow, but I don't have the rose gold made, and I want you to get things speedy. Yes. What was her name, or his name? Roman. And it was R-O-M-A-N? Oh, really? Hi, Romay. I love that. And where was she calling from? Texas, and she got 2 bands, stacking, layering, ring guard. I love it. Thank you so much. Welcome to our show. Wonderful. And then, Jalen, you got some bands too, right? White gold band. Wonderful. I love it. Keep calling on the band, see if there's anything left, and then let's talk Russian demantoid with 33 points in diamonds. That's going to be your halo and pave, and the 2 larger stones that are bezel set beside it. So that means left and right to your center. Also, here's your lobster claw and 3 adjustable links. That would be 16, 17, 18. We just like trick it out. Okay, we give you every length you could need within reason, you know, because this is a style that, you know, take it from me, you're not, I don't think you're going to wear this at like 22 inches. It's not that kind of style. This is not meant to be a matinee length. It really is meant to be a little closer to the neckline. You can see this gorgeous pop of vibrant green it has. And then, of course, you see the chain itself is going to have a lot of sparkle to it. It sits much better when I just put it full out against the neckline here, so you can see it. But that's a really good color. And this value, everything. We have the white and the yellow gold necklace ready to go. So the question is, whoever wants this demantoid, you want to dial in quickly and take a look at that kind of brilliance it gives you there. Absolutely stunning. Don't forget about those bezel set diamonds that you have in either direction, which you can see there. And it's going to be so much less than that $29.99 price tag it should be. And if you know the rarity of Russian Montoid, I gotta imagine that a 4.5 millimeter, that usually equates to about a ½ carat. So it's a good size stone, give or take, obviously, depending on the depth, you know, until you actually take it out of the setting and actually put it on a scale, you gotta make an estimation like that. But this is a good thing. We can make this one, and all you gotta do is dial in quickly, because this is the most affordable, larger sized Montoid I have out of Russia. And it is that at $29.99. But the fact is, it's not. You're paying tonight $999. That's how we do a major Russian Montoid. And if you're lucky enough to have a ring or earrings, well, perfect. But this is that mega, mega size at $999. You get the entire chain. You get 16, 17, 18 inches in length as well. You get the fine lobster claw clasp, which is an upgrade just in your closure there. You've got that beautiful, you see that sparkle? It's a green base color, which is a neon vibrant, but look at the blues. Look at the yellows and the goldens and the oranges and the reds. For $9.99, we'll give it 30 seconds. It's got to go. There's only one. Let me know if you'd like it. That is just one steal. I mean, to think that, has it been everything? I mean, most everything I've had, not everything, but most everything I've had today so far has been under $1,000. And think back to what we've had. Yellow diamonds, pink diamonds, white diamonds in bands, now Russian to Montoid added to the mix. That is just really interesting. When you think about you're here for value, that couldn't be better. So $999 for that necklace, and it's still here at the moment. So we've got 4 seconds left. Just have to show that really quickly, because that is truly the buy in Russian Montoid that I have ever seen. And if you're new to that stone, try it. Rare, rare, rare garnet. It's from that garnet family, but it's the rarest variety of. So we're so thrilled about it. Plus, get this, we have a heart-shaped mandarin. This is really, I know we get a lot of requests for this. The other day I had a Spessartite, brand new. It's still here. It's still here. It probably will be here for a while. You know why? It's a Spessartite. It's so large, we have an $8,000 price tag on it. It only came down to $6,000. What about giving you a little bit more, maybe wearability from the size, but this is a heart-shaped mandarin. Now, mandarin, part of that umbrella family of Spessartite, but it's actually a little bit more rare, because only discovered in 1991, has that bright pop instead of a reddish orange. It's just all out bright neon, true mandarin orange, like this bright neon. And this is the heart shape, and it's almost 4 carats. Yet all of that said, it's going to be plenty affordable for you. So we have one here, and it's new. And don't think new means expensive, like the $59.99 that I got down to on the Spessartite we had the other day. Here's an almost 4 carat, gorgeous stone, rare to get this kind of clarity as well. And we know super rare to get that cut. That's what's so very unusual, is the cut. And that's item number 80268026, yellow gold only on this one, and also has a really fabulous mounting. See how it starts a little more narrow, like a traditional band, then gets a little wider to really just, I think it makes sense when you've got a heart shape that's got that wider lobe cut to it. It makes sense to have a little wider pave meet up with the center like it does there. 32 points, so just about a third of a carat in the diamonds. You can see how they graduate and get bigger as well. Little mill grain underneath the setting for it. What a sweet gift this would be in January's birthstone, just like we had to Montoid. That's part of the garnet family, and so is this, but only this one was only discovered in 1991, so hasn't had that much time to really be very well talked about. But this was the trick. In a couple of years, it was all gone. So there wasn't ever really that moment to get really the industry overall and everybody commercially familiar with it, because it's just so rare. So a great chance to get it. Bright, bright orange. What I always say is look for the yellows, look for the yellow flash, look for those golden bright flashes. That's always a good sign. That's what you have here. And it's our 1-in-1 alone here, and it's just going to be a deal. $49.99 should be. Makes sense when you have that size at 4 carats, but is not going to be $49.99. We'll try to get it at home, and that rare heart shape, tough to come by. So take it while it's here. And then we've got some really fun, colorful earrings for you as well. But how about this? Just blow it out. $1,999 on a bright, beautiful, just as effervescent as a stone can get. That stone's got personality. And it's only $19.99. And look at the way that's finished. So it's set up a little higher, just accommodating for that depth of the pavilion of the stone, but also just a really nice platform and way to set it. I mean, it almost feels like a signet ring style when you look at it on and realize how it comes up a little higher, but then you have this really, really good gold weight on the side. So you can see that profile, how it's just going to sit up slightly, but nothing overly dramatic where it's in the way. We don't want that. We want to, got to wear it and enjoy it and love it and all those things. So that's only $19.99 for our heart-shaped mandarin. Do get requests in. You saw some of our best values that come out in the course of an evening are fueled and powered by requests. So get those in by all means and let us know what you'd like to see, because we're able to get you anything. We have access to everything. So call us and let us know. And then we've got pink diamonds. Oh, you know what else is on discount? The big Paraíba pendant. The big one we've got. It's the Paraíba itself is a smaller round, but then the big floral design that matches our rose ring. Also have a great 58-point pink. So we have a couple pink diamonds. We have a 58-pointer. We have well, you know about the 73, right? For a refresher, here's what we have in pink diamonds, just to let you know what's here, because this is everything I've got in big sizes at this point. So I thought, we bring them out and show you where we're at here on pink diamonds, where we need to let them go. And that's the big one there. That's the only one that gets to that bigger size without going over a carat. That's the 73-pointer. Keep in mind, these are all certified, and I'm going to zoom back so you can see all three. Because I think part of the beauty is if you're shopping one pink diamond at a time, that's great. But it's harder to judge the color and the cutting and the style, for that matter, if you're just seeing one at a time. And given that these are all going to be those bigger jumbo stones without going over a carat, I think it's nice to see them all together. Every one of them certified. The one I just added in the cushion cut on the left, that's a 58-pointer. And then look at this. I have a 34-pointer, which is obviously going to be a bit more affordable, but all of these pink diamonds, and look at those colors. I mean, there's not a lighter one in the bunch. I mean, these are just some and that's what I was aware of, is it's a little risky always, because if you put up 2 or 3 or 4 together, there's usually going to be one that just maybe is a little less color saturation or a little bit lighter. Honestly, all three of these, you see the consistency across the board, so that you're getting great color. I mean, that's how we are. Before we even bring anything to you, remember, these all start as loose stones. It's one of the things that is, I think, the biggest separation between TVON and everybody else, is that, and it's great, a lot of people do a lot of great things out there. I mean, I want to point out what is really, truly unique about us is that we are our own manufacturer. We do not rely on dealer after vendor after other manufacturers where they go through, like the jewelry business definitely does, where usually it's like 2 guys that are supplying to everybody in the world. This is a little different, and then everybody's distributing across the way, and every step along the way it ends up costing you more. Jewelry is expensive enough just intrinsically. We don't need extra expenses because of extra hands it's going through. What really is, I think, maybe the most unique aspect of TVON is that we got these stones. We select the stones by hand, no matter if it's a mandarin, a Paraíba, a pink diamond, doesn't matter. We select the stones that we're choosing to be a center stone. They are like the chosen stone, in this case all certified by GIA, and then we build the mounting around it. So it's not only just thought going into exactly how to show off that stone the best, how to support it properly, how to give it the diamonds it deserves, but it's about customizing it, making it and creating it for you, and getting you something special that nobody else can really make. And that in turn then, that same wonderful quality is what also helps you along with the values, because it's made by us. And we have control over the quality, which is why you see consistency, which can't be said just about anywhere else. You've got stones that are hand selected in the first place. It's not just like, oh, bring them in. They are absolutely scrutinized to be the best color and the best quality before they get set in VS diamonds and gold. And that is the difference maker. And so if you're in the market for a pink diamond, here's what we have. Still, there's a 102 and a 109 if you want to go there, but those obviously go up into some bigger price ranges. Here's where our 73-pointer, our 58-pointer, and our 34-pointer all come together, and you can choose which one's best for you. Take a look at them. There's all three, and they all come with certs. And actually, what's interesting about this wheel is they're also all three graded as a VS Clarity by the GIA. So you've got extra special stones, and do you know that not a single one up there, and the 73-pointer obviously with those other big side stones, the pear shapes, and then the rounds, and then the white diamonds, that actually, yikes, that's come down from $30,000. You don't even pay $30,000 for it. It's not even 30 or 20. It's not even 19,000. The most, obviously it's the biggest one, so that'll be the most money of the three. This is our 58-pointer. That's still a VS. They're also all in 18 karat two-tone gold, rose and white, 18K, 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 58 pointer, 73 pointer. Then we have our 34 pointer over here, which is going to be our most affordable because, as it should be, a little smaller size. But what's good about this, it gives options. Options. Maybe that's price range. Maybe that's shape. Maybe that's the color. Maybe that's the design. You're going to find what you prefer, and this is the way to just really hone right in. Nothing up here is even going to be $20,000, even the 73 pointer. And if we take that 73 pointer out of the mix, I'll tell you that's just value either way. The 58 pointer is a magical stone. I've got the certs to show you if you need to see them. They are all VS. They actually detail every bit of your diamond quality, the color, the clarity, all of that. And we're going to make them so affordable because not even any of them are even $17,000. They're either $16,999 or less. And obviously, the bigger price tag belongs to the 73 pointer, but you can get the 58 or the 34 for under $10,000 if you'd like to go there. So given that we are in the situation we are with holidays and end of the year coming up quickly, given that we have not been able to replenish the larger pink diamonds, what we have is what we have and they should go. What we're doing is giving you some big, bold discounts on our best. And sure, the 109's here too, and the 102's here as well to think about and consider. But this is where you can spend under $17,000, or if you're going on the sides, either way, right or left, you're spending under $10,000 to get any of those rings. And that would be a really important value. So just wanted to show you what we have. Come on over and take a look at all three. 17,000 or under. Remember, $16,999 for the 73 pointer, which is right back here. That's just the center stone. Then it's got really what are other center stones around it. And then you have the 58 pointer. That's going to be under $10,000. We got that one for $99.99. And wow, for a 58 point, that is about as bright. Bubblegum pink, I would say probably the brightest of the three. They're all saturated, but that's probably the brightest. And then you have your 34 pointer. And that one, we'll get that one under $10,000 by a long way. We've got actually, I'm going to take that one under 5. So basically, we're looking at $49.99, $99.99, $16,999 for any of our certified larger pink diamonds. And that is a really fine way to get yourself a deal. And if those are meant for you, you got to call us and tell us that's for me, and we'll make it happen for you. So those are our pink diamonds. Just had to show those to you as top of the hour has already arrived. Don't forget, chameleon diamonds are here. I mentioned this at the top of the show. Chameleon diamonds, a trio of bigger stones, all at one big discount. So if you're looking for even another step up in rarity, they're here too. But we're actually going to start this hour kind of like what we saw. We saw the beautiful diamond band. And again, there's the big 58 pointer. I love that one. It's probably my preference there in color. There's the pear shape that's 73, but lots going on around it. And then here's that 34 pointer. And basically you want to call us on any of those. And we're going to talk top of the hour. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us tonight. This is such a big night to be here with the values we've already seen in our first hour, which have been so incredible, to what you're about to see, to then later on in this hour, we're bringing out the chameleons that I just mentioned. There's an 80 pointer. Then there are a couple of others, but the 80 pointer, all certified as well. We even have a heart shape for you. We have a fabulous pear shape for you, and we have an oval for you, all going up for the same price. So if you need a big discount on some of the bigger chameleons, we're doing it on the bigger pinks that don't go over a carat. Same deal with the chameleons. Anything that I have that's bigger without going over a carat, those are coming up on a clearance price. But this is a moment. Hoop earrings, longer style, inside out design. And we all know what we generally live in more than anything in fine jewelry are diamonds. We talked about this with the band. We had that 7 stone, 107 style. This is truly monumental, what you're about to see. I've been talking about this for the last few weeks now. I've been gearing up. I think we're all just starting to get excited about holidays this year. Maybe it's going to finally feel a little more festive this year than it has in the past. And we're really putting together some really cool, what I call holiday pre-sales, where it's just hand-selected items that are on a dramatic discount, thinking that they might, doesn't always mean affordable, it just means that they might be a really good idea for you or for a loved one, for you to wear during the holiday season and beyond, or maybe it is that gift that she has really, really wanted, and you're ready to strike when the value is there. That's what this item is all about today, because it's a hoop earring in one of the most dramatic sizes we do. But it's also the big carat weight. It's 410 in diamonds, which I know, before you change the channel and go, oh, come on. If they're 12,000 a carat, you got 4 carats worth, those are $50,000 earrings. You better believe it. On a good day, 50 grand retail anywhere you shop. Very different when you see what's about to happen on this evening, right here, right now. Just a few pairs to go around. Here's what I have, mostly white gold. As usual, most of our diamonds are automatically set in the white gold to start, and then we go from there. I have one pair in rose gold ready to go. Yellow gold lovers, don't fret. We can make them. I just got to be real with you. They're not here right now. It's going to take us a little extra time. Like your white gold and your rose gold, they can go out tomorrow. They don't need sizing, and we can just ship them out tomorrow. And you'll have them in a couple days, and you'll pop them on, you'll wear them. If you need yellow gold, we can do it. Don't take a gold color you don't love just because you need them quickly, but it's going to be like a week or two to make them because we're making them from scratch. So that's the only thing to keep in mind. And if you want those white gold to go out tomorrow, you got to dial in early. This is the top of the hour. Again, welcome to our show. Lauren Blair, TVON. Glad you're with us. VS Diamonds inside and out. So inside the back, outside of the front, giving you diamonds as far as the eye can see, and one of our more dramatic styles because 4 carats 10, you got to have a little length there. And the button release as well. Take a look at this. A major hoop moment here for our hoop lovers. And I am one of them. Big time. Dedicated, completely consumed, and obsessed with hoops. So here is your fabulous earring. It's item number, here we go, 0424. So another oldie but goodie. And it's 410 in diamonds. You can see this is not a tiny, tiny pave either. It's got a nice size, all the same size. No graduation to those diamonds at all. Just all the same size round brilliants that go from one end to the other and wrap around. But this is our best value. And what I've done is I've been meeting with management. Well, you know, I'm here all the time, but I've been meeting like all the time extra. We're planning a lot of things for the holiday season, right? We want to make it really memorable and special and bold and different. And, you know, we got a lot of things, you know, cooking and new designs and new pieces and new stones and new everything. But there are certain pieces where I feel like if we've got a little bit of stock, let's just blow them out. I get it. We all know diamond prices. We talked about this with the band. Gold, diamonds gone up. This is our lowest price by far ever because the original price is $59.99. They are a drop of 2 inches and they are a width of 1 5/8. Let me show you what I mean by that. So they are oval in shape. This is not a round. I think there's always an extra elegance and sophistication to an oval. I love rounds. I think they're very flattering, but you might want to be on the lines. We are already busy. We already got 3 callers. This is what I mean by oval. You can see it's a little longer length. You're going to see them on. So they're not like, you know, if you're used to a bigger earring, this is not, I mean, I think we all know what we're comfortable in. I don't find it 2 inches unwearable because it's not like that longer length that's going to be always in the way or hitting your shoulder or anything like that. It's just a really beautiful, longer, dramatic drop. So that's 2 inches. But now if I actually measure the width, it's going to be slightly smaller at, let's see if I'm right here, an inch, yeah, 1 5/8 inches or so from the side to side. So that's the oval shape for you. Here's also the button that's so important. That's how you release them. To put them on, all you do is click them closed. They'll lock and snap into place. To release, this is all you do. Press down on the button and it springs open. The hinge is at the base at the center. To actually put it on, you align it, you click it, and you'll hear it click closed. You know it's like a click, click. It's like a double locked catch. And they're amazing. They are no doubt amazing earrings. What we've got to do though is get them out of here in a hurry. That's not going to be a problem when you see this price. They are going to fly. As a matter of fact, I'm more concerned with, are we going to have enough to go around for everybody who waits a little bit longer till they see the price to dial in and get them, because this is hugely important for value. And this is a way to try them. Maybe at $59.99, like they've always been, you weren't ready to say, oh, sure, just throw up your hands and go, I'm going to try 2-inch hoops. That's more of a significant investment. And I'm not saying it's not worth it. It is. That's going to top anybody's value worldwide at $59.99. But let me make sure you see them on from a distance so you know exactly what to expect when they're on your ear. So you can see how beautifully they actually are from a flattering standpoint, from that beautiful design, from getting that diamond weight where, you know what I always say, if you're going to do inside out, you want a longer length anyways, because you can't appreciate the diamonds in the inside of a hoop unless it's got a little length. It's never going to show if they're sitting right here at a 1/2 inch. So that dramatic drop in length you get shows more of the inside out styling. Let's go back to the wheel. We're going to make them better than $59.99, and we've already got a couple of people who are ready. You've heard me say, because those of you that have scouted them, and I'll show them from a distance away as well so you can see them. I'll just leave that one on. If you've scouted these and you hear me come on the air and say something like, hey, they're the lowest price they've ever been, and you've already been thinking about them, this is go time. This is what I'm talking about, putting together some really special deals and opportunities for you that are right ready for a holiday. Do they need to be your Christmas gift to yourself? No. Do they need to be a Hanukkah gift to your loved one? No. Can they be your, I want to treat myself to diamond hoops because I know I'm going to wear them every day for the rest of my life? Yes. They're not too heavy. They don't pull, they don't weigh too much where they're like, that's really, again, there's that great fine line you walk with fine jewelry. You want it to be bold, but you don't want it to be uncomfortable. This earring, I can vouch, every hoop I own is heavier than this one. And they're, that can be grading over time. You want something you can live in every day. They're not $59.99. Come on in. We got a few to go around. I've got 3 pairs in white, 1 in rose, made up and ready. Yellow gold is just going to be a little extra wait time. It's worth it. Get your color of preference. Get your favorite. But it's such a value when they're not even $59.99 or $49.99. And do you see how there's plenty of room? I know so if you only wear a 1/2 inch and that's what you're comfortable in and no greater, then these are probably not for you. But if you like a little more drama and you like that length, and that longer the length, I'm a true believer that the longer the length, the more flattering they are on. I just think it's more flattering to our facial features as women. The longer the earring is, I really believe that. That long linear drop that you have is super, 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 super flattering. And that's why you're going to live in them. And even if they're a step outside the box, I say try them. Worst comes to worst, just send them on back. We give you a refund. So you don't lose out, right? But it's more important to get the value while it exists when they're not $49.39 or even going to be, and hello, $39.99 for 410 in diamonds. That should not happen. But this is a better value, better than we've ever been able to bring. Take them while they're here. Get them as a gift. Get them for you. And treat yourself, because this is value at its very finest. Take a look at them, and that's what they look like on. They have got some power to them. And they're not even $39.99 either. So a huge value right now. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. Again, the rose gold and the white gold are ready to go out tomorrow. So you cannot wait on those, and very limited to go around. And it's not even 39 or 38 or 37. We're just keep on doing the impossible here. Commercial grade diamonds don't go for $1,000 a carat anymore. Commercial grade. We've got VS in solid gold in an earring drop that has labor. I mean, workmanship, mechanisms, hinges, buttons. I mean, this is not an easy earring to make. And yet you've got one of our best here, and it's not even 37 or 36 or 35. You got to call me now, because they are already limited, because we have had so many people dialed in. This is the wish list item. This is the one to own and to try and to get, and nobody's going to do VS diamonds for a price like this. You know that. But even to top ourselves and make them $3,499, that's not even what you need to do tonight. We don't need $34.99 for this little holiday pre-sale deal that's happening. You're not paying $34, $33, $32, $31, or even $3,099. Obviously, 2 in white gold gone. White gold's very popular. Take a rose, take a white, or give us a little extra time. We make them in yellow. But it's not even $3,000. They are $2,999 for 410. 410 in diamonds. To get it at that price, that's a big time discount. And we will give them 60 seconds, because that's what we got. That beautiful rarity in VS diamonds in that really stately style. That beautiful elongated oval we love. The inside out. So it's all diamonds. You see this. The inside is all diamonds. So is the outside. And all with that button release. So that means you're just not pulling them apart. It seems like every hoop is made this way, where you have just a pull apart style, which eventually kind of warps your post a little bit. And once that post is bent, it ain't ever going to fit the same or lock the same again. So it's really important that you're not just pulling them apart. That's why we add, it's a lot extra labor and workmanship, but by adding that button release, that's everything to make sure that they're going to be as timeless as you are. So $29.99 only, and another pair in white gold. It leaves us with 1 pair in white gold left. And then that rose gold is here, and then the yellow gold just gives a little extra time, and obviously we can do that for you. So last call, 15 seconds. That's just a live-in hoop right there. Live in it, own it, love it. Chameleon diamonds coming up in about 15 minutes. Not waiting long on those, but I'm just going to do something crazy here. 8633 coming up. Savarite garnet. So when we introduced Marilani mints a few months ago, it gave kind of a renewed interest to Savarites. Now, this Savarite in particular has a lot of what we love about a Marilani mint. It's not overly saturated. It's not too dark or green, but it's bright and clean. And that is where I think why we loved the Marilani mints so much, is because they're that brighter neon color. But of course, they did something different. They changed color as well. UV light exposure, they turned to red. The traditional Savarites out of Kenya don't do that. So we're talking about the traditional Savarite. It's an 86 pointer. We had there was a great opportunity. We worked with a great dealer here. He was putting together something special for the holiday season for the biggest designer arguably out there. And he had a couple of stones, and we work with him all the time, but he also, you know, he works in good material when he actually supplies to the little blue box store. And he was here a couple weeks ago, and we noticed that he said, well, you know, I've got these Savorites, and aren't they gorgeous? And he opened up the gem parcel paper, and we were all just gawking over it and drooling over it. And he said, yeah, but they need, for their big holiday campaign, they need 1 carats. By the way, they're going to put together a ring. This is the big designer. They're going to put together a 1 carat Savorite and make it their holiday campaign, their big headliner. They're going to offer it in white gold with 50 points in VS diamonds. It's going to be over $29,000. That's all without the tax and all that other stuff. And then, you know, you're then just stuck with a size. We're giving you an opportunity because he said he just happened in conversation to mention that not all of the stones he had that matched in this exceedingly gorgeous color, not all of them were a carat. And obviously, that being the designer they need to sell them as a 1 carat. And that's how you get 29,000, I guess. Well, here's the deal. We got the stones that are that pristine, beautiful color that are just under a carat. There are only 2. It's an 86 pointer, and I believe the other one's a 94. Don't quote me on that. I think it was a 94. I'm going on memory. It was a few weeks ago. This is your chance to get it. We made up this ring, kept it classic. It looks a lot like the designer ring that's going to be $29,000 and basically on every, I don't know, billboard, side of a bus, you know, big magazine on the, you know, the inner cover ads. It's going to get a lot of attention. This is your chance to get it for less than $29,000. You know TVON, the way we do it, but this is a remarkable value. Truth is, we were doing a big deal with him. We got a gem parcel from him that was not Savorite related. These were practically thrown in. Practically. So what I'm going to do is we're going to pass that savings along to you. If you want to try Savorite, oh, this is the time to do it. Just 2, 86 point minimum, and with the double halo in diamonds, that's going to give you 51 points in VS diamonds. You choose your gold. This is going to be a wild one, and you got to dial in early because a ring like that, how many times have you seen a Savorite that looks like this? And we asked for $29.99 on our show. $29.99, but it's not. This is just going to last probably, I would imagine 60 seconds, if that. Double halo, notice how it's a slightly elongated cushion. It's not even an oval, it's a cushion cut, but it's so bright, so vibrant. This is why we fell in love with these stones. And it's out of Kenya. We're talking about one source. I mean, prior to the Marilani Mints being discovered, it was the only source of green garnet like this. And then, of course, you've got this beautiful, I mean, not too dark. Sometimes they get too dark and they look like a forest green, and then suddenly, where's the green? This has that amazing color clarity, everything, and over a 1/2 carat in diamonds, and it's not going to be $29.99. I just need 2 callers, and I really hope that you'll give it a shot. Because if you want to try Savorite, again, now another garnet. We've seen Demontoid tonight. We have seen Mandarin, and now we're seeing a beautiful Savorite out of Kenya that looks like this. And I have nobody on the phone lines. It's wide open for you, and that will change dramatically because what we normally sell for $3 grand, nowhere near. It's not even going to be, if we really switch this up, if I just give you a little shocker of us, you know how, you ever heard of sticker shock? What if we sticker shock you in a good way? Like, do you ever do that? You went to the car lot and you went, oh my gosh, 6 months ago, that used car that's 5 years old was only 30 grand and now it's 50 grand. What's going on? Sticker shock, normally a negative. This is a positive sticker shock. But you got to be a believer. You got to believe. It's not even going to be $1,000. We're giving it away. I want to get 2 Savorites out the door right now, and I'm not even going to ask for $9.99 either. This is where you have some misgivings as a professional jewelry host. You're like, this really isn't right. This really isn't what we should be doing, but we're going to try it anyways. It's not even $899. Can I convince you to try it? If it's 51 points, any gold you want, any size you want, and it's not even $899, and I got nobody, take a look. This is going to get wild in here. That is not even $899 to get your Savorite. That is truly the most vibrant, bright, neon green. Make it $888 and I'll sell it. And that is just 2 available. That's it. 60 seconds, I think, is all we'll need, Tony. I don't know. 60 seconds for 2. I think that'll work out just fine. But $888 to get a Savorite, and let me show it to you on. This is incredible. This is what we look for and what we wait for, and just a major steal. And if you don't have a Savorite, if you don't have a green garnet, this is where you owe it to yourself to try it right now. Look at that shine. Tell me when you walk in to that room, party, work, office, wherever it is, just out and about, and you just wear that ring because you can wear it every day. It may be rare, but you still got wearability here, and you tell me that is not going to make a statement. and get some attention with that vibrant green color that it has. 25 seconds and I still got them. All right, so last call. Here we go. I mean, I can't dwell on it, but that is just something special is happening here on that ring. And I tried to give you a little heads up on why, so you don't think like, what in the world? I mean, first it's diamond bands, then it's diamond hoops, and now it's the Savarite, the just under 1 carat Savarite that's going for $888. Come on in. Come on in and try it. What do you have to lose? Send it back to me if it ain't all that. But this is really where that's not an appropriate price tag for that piece, and we are making it yours. All right, it's here if you want it. What can I say? We got one gone? All right, so one gone, one left. Last call. 30 seconds more should get it a home. Love that piece. Isn't that great? It's just beautiful. And I think, yeah, we know we love the greens this time of year, but all year, I mean, who doesn't want that bright pop of color? And as always, 51 points in VS Diamonds, you know, that's not too shabby either. The band itself is worth more. I think that states the obvious. The band all by itself, if you just turn it around and have that gold band, right, that's worth more than $888. Certainly the diamonds climb it to even a higher level, and then the Savarite's the most valuable part of all. Forget about the gold and the diamonds. The Savarite is what's really, really, truly worth something there, more than anything else, because that's a rarity. And to find that pristine color, I mean, if you've ever seen a Paraíba tourmaline, there's such a thing as green Paraíba tourmaline, like where it's solid green, no blues. What you have here really could identify visually as a Paraíba. That's how bright neon it is. $888, try it. Yes. Are we thinking about it? All right, so our last one's verifying. What do you think, Virginia? Okay, so got to keep track, one left. All right, so we'll move on. We're going to get that one left. I have a feeling out the door here in a hurry. But come on in, Chameleon Diamonds, 10 minutes away. I'm just going to blow out the Chameleon Diamonds really quickly here in about 11 minutes or so. So stick around. And then we have a Morganite, a big Morganite, a bridge. Ooh, I like this. Okay, and then we have Tanzanite and rubies and diamonds and wheels. And can I just show you what could be the greatest men's or ladies unisex ring we have in a sapphire? It's major. We've got a big sapphire coming up, and I just got to show this. This is a unique mounting. It's kind of like signet style meets gemstone weight, and it's a cornflower blue, all right, with quadrillion cut diamonds up on one side. This is going to be a fight, meaning there's going to be more than one caller on this one for sure. It's just that kind of value. This is our item number 257. So you go way back here on a 2 carat 32. Oh, if only it was a 223, but it's a 232, pretty close. 232, and it has big diamonds. 2, 4, 6, 8 diamonds, totaling 64 points. So they're impressive on their own. They got some size to them. And then it's in that fabulous white gold, which, what do you think, men's or ladies? Either way, right? Got a squared off kind of rectangular platform of style. The big stone sits right up top. This is a cornflower blue. Here's what it looks like on. You could put the diamonds on top. You could put the stone on top. It's really however you choose to wear it, but that has got some size to it, doesn't it? And that's all mere finished white gold. Just going to get that glare off of it so you can really see. That's all mere finishing in the white. We can even change this if you want. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't know. This cornflower blue is just so bright. There's something about it in the white gold that I really like about it. It's up to you, but look at this. I mean, that is finishing so that it's comfortable because it is a wider piece, so important to have that comfort. I'm going to flip it just so you can see another angle on the stone because that's quite frankly a better angle to see directly into the color that you're getting there. And we have one only, and like I said, it's always going to help you to dial in on the early side. It can always help. It's never going to hurt. And hi, Eugene. Thank you. You guys are so kind. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. I'll tell you what I'm going to do on this one. It's just one only, and I'm going to make this really easy. And it tapers nicely in the back, so you don't even need to worry about sizing up, men's or ladies, pinky style, or anywhere else, quite frankly. I mean, it's just a beautiful piece, and those diamonds are quite sizable. So when we talk about 64 points, 8 stones, if I'm counting correctly, they're 8 points each. So that makes sense. And notice they are princess or quadrillion. That's the same. That's the same thing. You can say either way, but it's princess or quadrillions. It means the same thing. So here's what I'll do. Great price, started at $12,199, going a lot lower than that. We're going to take this one down quite a ways. Quite a ways. Do we have anybody thinking about it so far? I think that's the largest cornflower we have. And actually, it's a very distinctive, distinguished type of color because most sapphires, as you well know, most sapphires are a more intense, a deeper, more intense blue. And some people really like the cornflowers. I mean, they are very distinctive and they are very pricey because they tend to be a lot more rare than what we typically see, right? Most sapphires, especially in the blue, because we know they come in all different colors, but in the blue variety, most of them are a navy. Most of them are quite frankly navy and dark royal blue. Sometimes royal blue is a nice way to say navy. We like to do the royal blues that have some pop to them. This is really a shade lighter. It's the cornflower blue. It's very distinctive. It's almost like, think of it with a secondary hue of periwinkle. There's almost a brightness about it, almost like a little bit of like a neon type of variety to it. It's a big stone. It's a 2 carat 32, and it's so not going to be $12,000. I'm just blowing it out. We have one, and it's time to let this one go. I got to believe that's our largest cornflower by far. And even when the royal blues get up in size, like 2 carats or 232, they easily go for $6,000 or $7,000. That is probably not news to you. If you've seen them before, I know they're few and far between, but that's what we see. That is what we see over and over and over. First caller on this one, it's a blowout. Come on in, take a look, and all you have to do is dial, because this ring is not $6,000. There's half off already, but it's so not close to 6 or 5 or 4 or 3 or 2 or $19.99. I told ya, I got the giveaways tonight. They're here. It's time to shop. It's time to make them yours. They're one of a kind, so dial early. That is not even $19.99. Oh, say goodbye to it now. It'll be $1,888 for one very, very, very lucky caller. And you know what to do. Luck is really on your side here. It's just a matter of dialing quickly. That's all you have to do. But that ring is nowhere near an $1,888 value when I talk about cost to make it. I mean, really pare it down to just the gold here. Wider as it is, more rectangular style. That should not be $1,888, but it is. One caller, 30 seconds. Tony, I think that's all we'll need on that one. That is a beautiful, beautiful piece. We've got morganite coming up. I just can't say enough about that value, having sold a lot of sapphires in my day. But to get a 232 at that price tag, it's still a little wonky, but it's just a giveaway for you, and one of you will take it tonight, enjoy it, and love it. And I think a really good men's style too. I really do. I think this one, you know, may lean even more towards a men's style, even more than ladies. It really just depends on your own personal style. Do you like more contemporary? Do you like a lot of gold weight? If that's the case, this is certainly a great way to go. And just by the fact that it's wider like that and stays wider all the way till the very sides of the band, that in and of itself gives it so much of that gold weight, gives it a nice heft, gives it certainly the platform it deserves to show off a 232, which is so impressive. So that's a one only, and we'll see who's got it. And then we're on our way. We've got a lot to show you, including morganite that's new. Loving the morganite, another wheel, and then the chameleons are coming up in 5 short minutes. So stay with us. Let's put the morganite up because this is new. We haven't seen this bridge in a while. Certainly haven't seen much morganite like this. So it's a big size. We'll take a look at that right now. It's 8638 in Virginia. Let me know if you've got the sapphire. You do? Congratulations. Thank you. All right. So here is, oh yeah. Oh, I love when you can see the diamonds through the stone, and that is really the point of a bridge like this. It's one of the beautiful things about getting a bridge setting like you see here. It's in rose gold. It's item number 8638. Loving this one, and we're going to do a quick little deal for you before our chameleon wheel comes out to play, which is going to be a ton of fun to get 3 chameleons out the door today. We're going to make 3 new collectors out there tonight, and that's very exciting, or just add to your collection. But first, before we do that, we'll have the 5 carat 31 morganite that is really stunning. This is that color I personally love in morganite because I think that personally, this is just personally, when I'm going for pink, I usually want like a pink sapphire or a kunzite or something that has a lot of pink saturation. I like that a morganite in this peachy pink, which is a very saturated level for this stone. Usually they're a lot more pale. I love that it looks different from everything else. If anything, it probably looks like a Padbarasha, because it's got that peachy tone, which is really like having pink and orange together. So it's peachy like the rose gold it's set in, which is this was rose gold only. 26 points is your double row diamonds, and of course you see as it swings left and right, you can see the diamonds through. So that's that bridge design where you get a little bit of those diamonds. You can see there, you see them visible through the center of the stone. And you have your 2 fabulous rows and diamonds. We'll show it to you because this is the other part I love about a bridge. You get to see more of your stone. You get to see, think of it like a window into your ring, not a window in the stone. That's different. We don't want windows in our stones. This is like a window into the ring, the setting, the diamonds, and from the profile. You'll see this better when it's on, but look at this. It looks like pink diamonds. When you get them set in the rose gold like this, I mean, they're white diamonds, but they look like pinks, don't they? And it's in the rose gold here only. We'll take a quick look at it on the hand. That's a nice big size to that stone. And this is what I'm talking about. The profile view is everything for me. You get to see the culet. You see how the double row runs right at the level of the hand there. So that runs at the base of your finger, and then the rest, the stone, the oval is going to sit up a little higher. And this is what allows you to, right there, there's that angle I love. Seeing the depth of the stone, seeing the culet of the stone, and then watching that beautiful depth of color this has, and then still seeing the sparkle and the brilliance of the diamonds through it. And the stone's got its own brilliance too. And we're just going to let this one go. And even that, I always like to point this out. There's a pink color, a pinky peach cast on the wheel. That is impressive. Don't see that with everything. And it's time to make sure it's yours. Call me quickly. How about this? Oh, we got moments left until the bottom of the hour in our chameleon wheel. So let's make this snappy. I'll just blow it out. Supposed to be a, whoa, $2,500 open in an auction. We're going to abandon that just on time, just as a basis of time only. We're going to make sure we do something vastly different for you. Come on in if you're thinking about it already. Don't wait, because this is where, you know, it's not going to last very long, because I got that chameleon wheel coming up to show you. So it's about making sure this can move quicker than a $2,500 auction. That means I'm not even going to do $2,500 to sell it. We could just say $24.99 and say, bye-bye, Morganite, or we can go better and lower, and that's what we'll do. Just making sure it goes out quickly and at a better value and a bigger savings to you. It is not even going to be $2,000 or even $19.99. Oh, just time to, sometimes we did it with the sapphire. Let's do it again on the Morganite. This time it's new, though. This is the Morganite that hasn't even been on the air yet. And that beautiful peachy pink, beautiful saturated color. That's a lot more saturation than you typically get in a Morganite of this variety out of Brazil. And we're going to make it even better than even 19 or 18 or 17. Uh-oh, bottom of the hour's here. You guys are expecting chameleons. They're on their way. But first things first. This is not $17.99, $16, $15, $14. Sometimes you just got to move in 60 seconds. I'm going to abandon $1,500 or $14.99, and you got to call me early, because we have one rose gold only, sizing into whatever size. And boy, do you want us to make sure we do that always, not just as a convenience, as a bonus for you, but also because you don't want somebody else who didn't make a bridge or doesn't know a bridge to be sizing your jewelry. Bridge mountings, you know, you really want the designer themselves who made it to be the one sizing it, because you never want to compromise the setting of the diamonds. So here's what I'll do. Instead of even say, if you ever need it sized other than what you got from us, then send it back to us and we'll change the size for you before you take it to someone else, okay? Because then, you know, you never know what happens, right? Send it to us. We can always resize it for you. You know, just get it to us and we'll resize it free of charge. Then we'll send it, you know, on back to you. So, you know, no issue there. But that's why, you know what, I'm just going to take this even lower than $14.99. We got our chameleons coming up. This is going to be big. This is going to be the event everybody's talking about, but it's only going to last a few moments because we only have 3 available. That's it. But we got to make this Morganite disappear. So 14, 13, 12, 11. Does any of that sound better? Love saving you more. Love it. Sometimes I say, let me save you another $100, take you out to dinner. On this one, we've saved you enough extra now where you're probably going on a little weekend getaway trip, you know, a little overnight. Because instead of $11.99 or $10.99 or $1,000, I'm going to give it 60 seconds and we'll make it $999. There we go again with those triple digits instead of the 4 digits, and where it should be higher in 4 digits. And now we're at $999 on the fabulous Morganite in the bridge. Virginia, who got that sapphire, may I ask? It was Ruben. Thank you, Ruben. Enjoy it. I know he will. Boy, I hope he's getting it for himself, too. Chameleons are on the way. I'm going to try this on my hand again, and then we'll show you one more time what it looks like. I even think there's something about the wider stance this takes through the middle. You could put the Wonder Ring around this, and it'd be beautiful. Now remember, the ring is only in rose gold, only in rose gold. Let me know who's got it. Rose gold, and any size you need. Boy, that is just even prettier when you see it from a distance away, isn't it? Even prettier. Because like I said before, it's, yes, the flash of the diamonds you're seeing through the stone from the bridge, but also the flashes from the stone itself. The flashes from that peachy, pinky Morganite. And a little peek into the side profile there. And another look at it from this angle here. All All right, so $9.99. Let me know who's got it, if anybody's got it. And it's chameleon time. Look at that. Okay, so $9.99. Let me know if you'd like it. Let's get to chameleons. I'm hearing another new register shopping back there right now, and I just think maybe we need to give maybe a little chameleon 101 on these in case you're new to the stone, because don't beat yourself up. If you haven't heard of these, it's okay. Very few people have. I had not seen one of these in person. 21 years next month doing this. On live television, I've been doing live TV since I was 16 years old. I was in the sports business in college, in LA here, working sidelines, and ever since, I've been in the jewelry business. And it's amazing how weird, twists and turns in life, sometimes unexpected paths are taken, but they turn out to be good ones. And I gotta say, having studied gems with GIA, having presented just about everything, until TVON procured some of these stones, I'd never actually even seen one. And that's very, very common. We hear that from the GIA, where we sent these to, because every stone that we will ever have in a chameleon diamond, which is a color of diamond, it's a fancy color, but it's a color changing diamond because it really is two colors in one. And it has this ability to start at one color in room temperature and then change to a different color when it's exposed to heat. And we have some of our best. We have not had any new ones come in, so what we have is what we have. We are taking a moment tonight to really showcase the stones that are the bigger varieties without going over a carat, where they get up to $15,000, $16,000. I've got 3 mountings, 3 shapes, 3 sizes. FYI, there's an 80 pointer and the others are a bit smaller. So they're all big stones, they're all big diamonds, they're all big in the chameleon world, but there's an 80 pointer that I have a feeling, it's a very strong feeling that I think a lot of people are going to be trying to get in on the 80 pointer. That's my feeling about it. So call us early is the lesson to be taken from that. Just call us early and you'll be good to go. All certified, all color changing diamonds. And so what that means is the stones individually, loose, were shipped to the GIA in Carlsbad, California. It's in Southern California, sort of near San Diego. And that is where these stones are evaluated. Even the GIA sings our praises at TVON because they don't have many of these stones to certify if it weren't for us. They have used these stones to educate their students in their courses. I mean, that's how unique this is. And no, they don't fully have a grasp or understanding of why they do what they do. They don't even really know exactly. Certain things in the gem world are just mysteries. And no matter who or how long you study them, they remain mysterious. They remain an enigma. And this stone is one of the coolest to own. But the best part probably of all is that it looks cool too before it changes color. So we've got 3 to choose from. Let me show them all together as we like to do. So you're really going to find that perfect piece for you, whether it's the one color or the one shape you like the best. But let's take a look at all 3. Wow, that one starts at a really bright green. That's my 80 pointer, so you know that's going to anchor the wheel here because that's the bigger one of the 3. And we only have one of onlys, of course. And we have, oh gosh, I hope everybody's ready for this because these are going to absolutely just rocket on out of here. We want to make sure you're ready. You're ready for the value, ready for the deal, ready to steal some of the most important gem material out there. But let's take a look at the pear shape because they'll all start at a slightly different color. Here's the oval, here's the pear. Oh, pretty similar color and similar mounting because that's also a bridge. And then we have, well, this one's going to have probably its own, I would say, fan club here because it is a rare cut. That is a heart shape. And I love that they start as the visual of a green diamond, but they're more rare than any green diamond I can show you because they're going to change when they're exposed to a heat, like a pretty intense heat, like think hot car, summer day, locked inside the car, not invisible open sight, but like, put it in the car console for a little while, let it heat up and, darkness and in the sun and the heat and all that, right? And then the next thing you know, you pick up that stone and that stone is now a golden yellow orange. We have 3 available. That's what we have here. They're all going to be the same price. So you're not choosing based on the size. You're choosing genuinely on what one you like the best. What color, what shape, what mounting. And then the price, I'm taking care of that. You don't need to worry a thing about that. That's going to be taken care of. All certified. I'll pop in the certs because they even have, and this is what I find so fascinating, they even have clarity gratings. And do you know, here's a reason to enjoy the 53-pointer, which is the pear shape on the wheel, which is on your left side. It's a VS. The other two stones are going to be SI, which clarity is not the most important part. The most important part is that they change color. The most important part is that they're two fancy colors of diamond in one stone. That's the most important thing. The secondary is the clarity and the cutting and the size and all of that. I mean, usually I would say it's the color. This is the fact that it's two colors in one. So that makes it more important. We've got our blowout. This is as low as they ever will go. Truth be told, they started on a wheel tonight before the show at a lot higher price tag, and I fought. And I fought, and I wanted it to fall in line with the values we've been seeing all night long and will continue to see. And so this is extremely important you're dialing in early, because I think that even our chameleon lovers are going to be surprised by this, because 80 pointers and 50 pointers and what do I have, a 68 pointer, and I'll walk you through all of them. They've never been priced this way. They're usually, you guys know this, $13,999. This one's $14,999, and this one, the 80 pointer, is $16,999. Well, I have a pink diamond here that's also the same price. It's the 73 pointer. Here, arguably more rare, I think it is, you have a chameleon that's 80 points. It's bigger. It's 7 points bigger, and it's going to be less money. But just so you know, whoever scams that 18 pointer, whoever is able to grab it quickly, you're getting the $16,999 ring that is the same price that we have a 73 pointer. I think that shows how very, very important we made that 73 point pink diamond, which is here. Or you can get a larger stone in a color changing diamond, which is more rare. Let's take a look at them. So that's the lowest price, $13,999. That's the lowest. I've got carat weights here for you. It's 53 points on the pear shape with 85 points in the bridge. That's the VS stone, by the way. So if you really, really want clarity, go there. If you want the big stone, which is the 80 pointer, well, that's a no doubter. That's going to go, that's our 80 point SI2. That has a carat 07 because it's a larger bridge. A little wider, double halo instead of one halo. Call me on the 80 pointer, that's gonna fly. If you want the most unique cut of all, that is the heart shape. And the heart shape is the, let's see, that's the 68 pointer. Now that's good. 58 point SI2, 8 points in yellow diamonds. So you actually get a green diamond, a chameleon diamond, because green diamond, it changes to golden. That's why we did the yellow diamond halo. And that'll have 8 points in the yellow diamond halo and 74 points in the white diamonds. So, which one do you like? Nobody's on the phone lines because you're thinking $13,999, best price, best case. Well, there's a blowout here. What Tony doesn't have on that graphic is that this is a GIA certified natural chameleon diamond blowout. That's what this is. Lowest prices ever, and what you'll do is tell me which one you're thinking about or leaning towards, and we'll show you the cert. Because is it that beautiful pair? Is it that largest oval, that 80 pointer? Is it the rare heart shape? That's for you to decide. My job is to make sure that they're just a really, really, really stinking low price. That's all I got to do. Sounds easy, right? Until you realize that those are fireworks announcing this wheel, and we're very excited about this blowout, that this is really, really happening, and we got to do, it's the responsibility of balancing real rarity that's really priceless, that doesn't have a price tag anywhere else because it's not in retail. The only place you ever find a chameleon diamond is typically a museum. So if you're getting that stone, you're getting the mountings, and you're not paying $13,000, what are you paying? Well, it's my job to make sure it's low enough that they all go. So I started here tonight when they said, we're going to put all these chameleons on a blowout. What do you want to do? And they said, we really need $89.99. And I said, okay, but let's see if we can go a little lower. So this is where, call me, certs are here to show you. One VS stone, remember where the VS stone is? If you really want that higher clarity, you're going for the pear shape. If you really want the biggest size, you want the oval. If you want the most unique cut, you go with the heart shape. This is the certificate material I'm going to show you here, all GIA, not even $89.99. That is where they're supposed to be tonight. We're doing better. We're moving them out. Call me early. You know the 80 pointer is going to have fights, and I'll tell you this, we're taking them a lot lower than $89.99. This was not easy. We went to battle here, but it was worth it to give you a value like this that we've never seen before on chameleon diamonds. I mean, really, truly, some of the smaller stones have been more money. Like my 30 pointers and my 40 pointers have been more money in the past than what we're doing right now. And take a look at some certs here, just so you see what we're talking about, because the certs will also explain what a chameleon diamond is. If you're going, I'm still not totally like familiar or understanding, this is your moment. Here's the pear shape, for example. Look at how clean that pear shape is. That's because it's a VS2. And then you see the comments here on the lower left. That's where it talks about what it does, how it changes temporarily. So it means it goes back and forth. You'll have a stronger golden orange, then it goes back to green, then it goes back to orange. It all just depends on the temperature and the time it's left in that dark and heated environment. Which one do you like? Sure. Yeah, give me a minute till we finish this wheel and then I can revisit that. Take a look here, guys. Chameleon diamond right here. That's what tells you what it is and what it does. Here's your clarity chart. Then you have the actual clarity grading, VS2, even color distribution. This is all natural. This isn't achieved from some funky treatment. Then you've got fancy brown, green, yellow on this one. They're all a little bit different. This, of course, is the pear shape, which is in that bridge on the left side. You let me know which one you like. I'll show you the other certs. They're not 89, they're not 79, they're not 69, and they're not 59.99. I'm in giveaway mode, as you well know if you've seen any of the last hour and 43, and we are ready to take these even lower than $5,999. This is a giveaway already. I really do believe in my heart that if we left that up for 60 seconds at that price tag, those three would be gone. The fact that I will take them even lower than that, and I mean a lot lower, not even like $58.88 or $57.77 or $5,500. We're talking about absolute lowest they can be. Right here, right now, to get all three gone, 80 pointer is where I think a lot of people are going to go because that is just, it's really, really rare to get a stone, any diamond. I mean, you saw what happens with a rare 73-point pink. You know what happens when we even get a fawn diamond that's that size or a blue diamond. I've got them coming in a few weeks, you know, all of that. But chameleons, rarest of them all, they're not going to be 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. This is why you try them. And they're that collectible you have for a lifetime. People ask me all the time, what should I get? They're investing now into gems. And we sell great jewelry that's meant to be worn and loved and beautifying your own, your own aesthetic. But to be honest, a lot of these stones are collectibles. This is definitely one of them, and they're not even $5,000 a ring. This is our lowest price. They were supposed to be $9 grand today on this blowout. We're doing better just to make sure, just to make absolutely sure that they all disappear and that at the same time, you have the greatest value on chameleons ever. So even if it's your intro to them, even if it's your first time seeing them, you take advantage tonight because they're not even $5,000 or $49.99. Come on over and take a look. 80-point oval is obviously the big one there in the middle. That's where I'm going to show you the cert next. We've got that big 80-pointer. These are not just fancy green diamonds. They are color-changing diamonds. They do more than just give you one great color. They give you two totally different colors. Here's the oval, SI2. Look at the clarity chart, front and back. Then the same comments on the chameleon. What it does, you see that fluorescence there? Strong yellow fluorescence. That's indicative of where it goes, to a strong yellow golden color. This is an SI2. It's not even going to be $49.99. Holy cow, I'm glad I didn't do them for $89.99. So glad I didn't do that because we're still awaiting your calls at $49.99 for an 80-point fancy diamond. I can't do a pink for that price. I can't do any of the other colors for this price. This is your chance. And this is the rarest of them all. And here's the heart-shaped cert as well, which is also going to be your SI2. And there's the heart shape. And that's got the same comments about your chameleons do. This one's actually labeled as a dark brown, green, yellow. This is not going to be even $49.99 a piece. Just call me. You're going to really, really, really enjoy having these stones in your collection, especially when you wear them. The more often you wear it, the more often you're apt to see that change in the color, and that's really exciting to have a stone that does that in diamonds, and we're going to make them $4,888. Absolutely the best value we can see on any of those. And that 80-pointer in the center, bright as can be, these all have an element of green that go to a golden, but to get $48.88, just, I mean, have a blast with these stones. They're really, really unusual and so rare. GIA themselves, which is the hub, they certify some of the rarest and best stones. They have seen literally tens of millions of dollar stones that are actually sold in auction. They're the ones that certify the important stones of this world, including diamonds, including color. And to get stones like this for $48.88 just doesn't happen. All right, so we'll just give them 60 more seconds. Had to show them to you. I mean, that's as low as they can go. We've had everything up here for $17,000 and $14,000. And of course, the other one was $15,000. So to take them down to less than $4,900, Certainly is not something that we should see happening, but it's happening right now for you on the chameleons. They're rare as can be. So let me know if you'd like any of those. And then we had to show the Morganite again. So we'll show that. We'll flash that for you really quickly here. Jalen, did you have somebody who wanted to see the Morganite again? Or let's see if it may already be gone, but I just want to show it one more time. There's the Morganite. That was our 531 Morganite oval with the bridge and only in the rose gold, double Roman diamonds at 26 points. Yes. The graphics, okay, let's bring it up with the hand here. So I don't want to confuse anybody with our chameleons, but there is the Morganite, and the graphics on it is 8638. So we'll pop those up really quickly. Again, I think that may be gone. Who knows? Just somebody asking about it, wanting to see it again. Who knows? But that is a really special buy, and yep, I did it for $9.99 if you like it. So that is the big Morganite at 5 carats 31. So let the discounts continue. If you have any requests, we only have about an hour and 10 minutes left in the show. So give us a call with your requests and let me know what you'd like to see here tonight before we go. All right, coming up, that's going to be our last look at the chameleons there for $48.88. Congrats on those, and then let's keep moving because we've got a big, I think I need to put something up there for you to decide what to price it at because that is what we're doing here. Now let's just do this. We got a big tanzanite. It's 3380. This is a big time stone. And yet, I get a lot of requests since we see a lot of big stones, but we don't always see them with the same price tag. A lot of times, big stones equals big diamond weight, equals bigger price tag. There are a lot of people that, I mean, I get hundreds of messages from you all day. So, you know, I get a lot of different stuff. I mean, everything from wacky requests to, you know, really just, you know, beautiful compliments to just, you know, raving about the pieces that you own. Well, this is something that I do get a lot of requests for when it comes to tanzanite, which is, could you do something that, yes, really still shows off the beautiful size and color of a blue wing block D, but doesn't have too many diamonds to where it becomes a little bit more of a dressy occasion piece. And I really think that this is the ring and the style that we fulfilled that with. Still giving you a 6 carat 17 stone, giving you all the red flashes that we love about blue wing block D, but paring down the diamonds a bit so that it's not overly done, so that it's not too dressy for every day. Because that ring, still classic, still a halo, but we don't put in 2 or 3 carats in diamonds this time around. We just want to simplify it and make it still elegant and classic, but wearable every day. So that's what we're going to show you next. And then if you want our chameleons, let me know. There's that 80 pointer. If you need to see graphics, my goodness, we can always do that for you. There's that rare heart shape. And don't forget about that fabulous 80 point oval. And here comes the tansy, a 617. All extra neon, blue and purple and red galore, and a really important buy. And here's another one where we're going to make some extra discounts happen. Just got to polish it first. And it's item number 3380. So this is our 617. It's got 22 points in diamonds and reds all over the place. Now it's looking better. It's looking much better now. So each diamond set individually in its own separate little, I would call it a bezel, but a bezel really means like a complete border. This is a little bit of a design. It's like a different shape around each and every diamond, which is around brilliant, but some look almost like they're princess cuts because the design itself is more squared off. You've got some great choices here, but this is where it's go time. Let's help you own something special in a 6 carat 17. Then we've got a wheel for you before the hour ends and everything else. But right now, this 617, if we put together, and boy, have I been really ruining the tanzanite market of late. I have had some of our best per carat prices ever. Well, this is a $49.99 ring. Simple, done, gone, 60 seconds, right? But I really want to do something a little bit different for you for the tail end of this hour number 2. We're going to put together a little auction opportunity for you guys to pay what you want and not what TVON needs. And by the way, we work very close margins. We don't have, you've heard of triple keys? Yeah, triple key doesn't happen anymore. Used to be they would just mark up fine jewelry like in a retail store. It'd be like 3 times the cost. That is of an old era. Usually now we see costs that, depending on where you're shopping and depending on the quality, sometimes markups as much as 15 times the cost. So when we put together something like this and we say that we're only making a couple dollars in the first place at $49.99, and then we let you price it at a discount like we're going to do, and what is supposed to open here at $3,500, If I still have chameleons here, any of those 3, we have to do something different. We have to retool this. 3,000's not going to be your open. 29's not your open. I mean, you're doing the math right now, 617. There's only so low a blue wing should go. That we know. Okay, am I rhyming yet? Do you want to call me Mother Goose, Mama Goose, Mo Goose, whatever you want to call it? But I'll tell you this, 29, 28, 27, 26, I'm after like participation. We want to get action. So I'm not even going to do $2,500, and this is going to go completely off the rails. And we're going to give you an opportunity to still get a classic style, but not have to pay the typical pricing and really blow it out on a new design and get you in. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, in your size, all of that. But it's not even 2,500 open, or 24, 23, or 22. It's not lost on me what I've been doing lately on Tanzanites. And we've been bringing them way down to further than we've ever gone before. Take a look at this. It's not even 22 or 21. We're going to start at $2,000 right now and get it going. 617 is the size, and you know it. That's usually a 4-carat price, meaning if we see a 4-carat stone, regardless of what's happening with the diamond mounting, that's typically where we see a 4-carat. So when you've got a 617 at play here, and you're looking at some major, bigger diamonds all the way around it, kept it a little more simplified so that you have a really classic wearable. We'll try it on, and then we'll show you again. Well, think about this. I mean, you can do the math, and I'll do it for you because, shopping should not have too much stress to it. Just sit back, relax. But if you really want to just know where we're at here, barring that we get the open, 617, that comes down to, I can't say it. Should I say it? Should I? Well, it won't be the worst thing I've ever said. But if this doesn't delight you, let me put it this way. I've done the math. Previously to right this moment, happening right now at 8:54 Pacific time on October 26th, prior to this moment, the lowest per carat price I have sold a Blue Wing Block D for. Maybe this matters to you, maybe it doesn't. But I think when we seek out value, there is something to be said about this headline that this is the lowest I've ever had. You guys know this is like $388 a carat. When all is said and done, $388 a carat. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a better price than anybody's going to bring you even on the lower quality material. This is the best material. And the fact is, right now, if we get that open, don't have it, but if we get it, because I'm gonna make sure I gotta stick with this a little bit, because what I'm about to say, I have never said before. This, if we get the open, that stone at $2,000 comes out to be, if my math is correct, $624 a carat. Not 600, $324. 617, see, this is the Freudian slip part. Going, your brain knows that your mouth is about to say something that's incorrect. It's normally $600 or $550 a carat. This is $324 a carat if we get the open. We don't have it. I'm going to give it 60 seconds to get it started. The increments, if that looks a little weird, just being blank, I'll make them $25 just so that is not a deterrent from getting caller number 2 and 3 and 4 in. Am I being too hopeful to get through 2 or 3 or 4 callers? I don't think so. Because what we could all know definitively together, and I know we have new shoppers that haven't watched for very long, but we also have shoppers that have watched for many years that don't miss a show. And you know that. $324 a carat does not happen. And this one's set in gold with VS diamonds. So what's up? Let's give it 60 seconds. We'll see if we get the open. But that should not be left behind, because I have 4 carats that are priced this way, but never a 5 or a 6 or a 6 plus. So this is time to act. And if you're just even a jewelry lover, reseller, jewelry maker, what have you, come on over and take a look. And then I haven't even tried it on. So let's do that. We'll try it on the hand. And am I right here? I mean, let's do the calculation again, because 617, sure enough, that is $324.14 per carat. So here's what it looks like on. And then we've got 48 seconds now to get this one started. And oh my goodness, is it purple? Is it blue? Is it red? I don't know. Maybe it's cat eye like my nails. I don't know. Maybe it shifts from one to another. Maybe it does. Maybe it's purple, blue, and red. Oh, wait, that's what Tanzanite is supposed to be. Purple, blue, and red. Do we have the open? Do we have it? 25 seconds left. See what we got here. We might have the open. Sounds like we might have a new register. $2,000. We'll make sure they're verified 100%. But what in the world? Why do we not have 2, 3, 4, 5 bidders? I don't know. But here we are. And no open. Never mind. We don't have the open. Okay. All right. So yeah, this happened to me the other day. I had my lowest price on tanzanite. At that point, it was $388 a carat, or was it $393? Those numbers will stand out. Either way, it was about $390 a carat. Now we've beat that. We've topped that, and there is no open. So joke's on me. All right. So coming up next. All right, well, you can't give away chameleons and you can't give away tanzanite. It's time to switch your gears. So we're going to show you a quick wheel. And then if you're sitting back going, I don't know, what's going on? I don't know, this seems crazy. What's going on? This is how things are going tonight. We've seen best values on Savorite. We've seen best values on Morganite. We've seen best values on chameleons. Now we're seeing it with blue wings. So if you want to open that up, happy to go revisit it. But right now, we need a wheel. We need a wheel badly. We need a wheel surprise here. Come on in. We're going to show you yellow sapphire, Savorite. I've got a beautiful mandarin. We've got some mahenge too on this wheel, and blue zircon all coming up. This is really that, it's like that high profile bright stone wheel. And we've got our top of the hour coming up. So, okay, I'm going to have to say what I said over the weekend was pretend you didn't see a tanzanite for that carat price, because that's not going to happen again. So here we go with our wheel, and we'll show you a couple great options because we want to make sure we're not setting like a new precedent, because it's going to make it awfully hard to sell one for $500 or $600 a carat when I move forward here. But look at this. There's the mahenge. Isn't that great? Here's the blue zircon. I love. This one's got that big, heavy mounting, a lot of diamonds to go with it. Then we've got Savorite. Look at this. Another one if you missed out on that one we had earlier. This one's actually going to take you a little larger, so it's a little more carat weight. And then there's one more, and it's a big mandarin. And we'll take a look at this. Boy, this is a really good looking wheel, isn't it? Just a really nice way to get yourself something special, something bright. I mean, everything up here definitely has a theme going on there. Like I said, that bright, brilliant, I mean, everything about it. Everything's like a bright, hot color. So you get these, some neons of your mahenge, for example. You've got this bright sunshine yellow. You got the bright mandarin roval. Then you have your Savorite garnet, and then our blue zircon. So all of them, once again, one of a kinds. And one more thing, the yellow sapphire in the middle, that has a cert from the AGL, so we'll show that to you because it's going to tell you it's unheated, and it's going to tell you it's a vivid yellow as well. And then we've got the mandarin. This is our, 115 Marquise cut. That's a huge mahenge. Carat 15, 70 points in diamonds. Then we've got the blue zircon behind it. That's a 587 with 82 points in diamonds. Then we go to the yellow sapphire, certified unheated. The yellow sapphire is going to be a 122 unheated with 78 points in diamonds. Then your 4 carat plus. It's a 408 mandarin garnet with 88 points. They all have good diamond weights too. And then here's our, wait a minute, this is not Savorite, it's Merilani mint. That means it's got all the color of Savorite, but it's actually got the ability to change color. So it goes from that green to red when it's exposed to UV light. Come on in. It's time to get you anything you want off this wheel. They're wild. These are all beautiful. Every single one of them. Here's the great news. They were all kind of a threshold of 10,000 or more. So they all had price tags. And welcome to the show. Glad you're with us tonight. Hi, everybody. Are you with us for a last hour? I hope so, because we are going to show you really amazing things happening for this last 60 minutes of our show together. It's Wednesday. We're live. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. This is their home for the greatest value. If you want fine jewelry, this is the place to be. There is no other place to even be if you need something in great high quality jewelry, and this wheel shows it off so well. A lot of stones that aren't anywhere else that are really truly unique. And again, this is the AGL cert. I'll show this to you. This goes with the yellow sapphire in the middle. Tells you it's a vivid yellow, tells you it's unheated, all one of a kinds. I have some other good news. You can change the gold color on anything except for one. The only one that's got to stay is the Merilani mint. That's because it's got those baguettes and the rounds, and that's in white gold. So let's take a look at all 5 fantastic pieces we have, and we're ready to help you own any of them, but you got to call me early. And I'm going to do something a little different. We're going to make sure, we're going to see if there's some interest and some enthusiasm first, and then we're going to base discounting based on that, because I'm just wondering if this whole $39.99 deal I have today is not going to quite do it. So make sure we do this. If you love one, you call me now, and I promise we'll give you a much better deal than $4,000, and we'll take it a lot lower. Here's the cert for the yellow sapphire, just to let you know this is the one that's going to have the cert. No indications of thermal treatment is what that says. Vivid yellow. Here's your measurement. Here's your photograph, and there's everything you need to know. And on the other side, we've got a Sri Lanka origin, and then your 2 gemologists who have actually evaluated this stone for you. So Sri Lankan, you get all that cert literature with it, and that's for the yellow. That's right there in the middle. And then my question is, can we help you with any of these? Because I don't want to do it if they're not going to be gone. Because here's what I worry about, just like the chameleons and the tansy. If we do this, because this is a show, it's tough to keep a secret when you're national TV, right? I mean, you're doing something on national TV and it lives on online forever and ever and ever, and people can refer back to it. it's a little bit risky to put things on a big blowout like this, because then everyone thinks that every carat 15 Mahenge spinel should be priced this way, and every big blue zircon should be priced this way. So we talked about that earlier on the tanzanite deal. It's just extraordinary things happen in the moment here on these live shows where you do need to find a way to move some jewelry. So this is what's going to happen. It's going to be a lot better than $39.99, but your door is open. We have nobody on the phone lines yet. It means that you could theoretically get any one of these you want and not even miss out if you're early. And the question I pose is, if you like them, call me early so I know that we at least have enough interest in them to really reduce the price and then get them out the door. Because if we just reduce the price and put them back in a vault and they live there forever, it's going to be tough to spend airtime on it next week or next month when it's $39.99. So I promise I will do a much better deal, but do call me if you like one, and then we'll really take some liberties here with the discounting for you. So take a look at them. Top of the hour's here. Let us know if you have any requests. Only had one today so far. So waiting on more requests. If you have them, give us a call. How about this? $39.99. Let's give everyone 30 seconds. Do we have requests? Oh, okay. Christopher didn't want the pod? Oh, goodness. Okay, the two-tone gold. Okay, so hang on. We'll bring that back out. Okay, so coming up, let's get a couple pieces on this wheel gun. We have nobody on lines. And now we got a pod Barasha to sell again. So it's going to be interesting here. Let's help everybody with this. Nobody's on the lines yet. Okay, I'm going to auction them off. Would you have to take all 5 though? We could start, how about this? What if we started at, no, I'm just kidding. We're not going to make you buy them all. But I was thinking about it. Like, what if we started at just $15,000? That would be fun. 15 grand, an auction for all 5. I used to do that back in the day, and it was so, people loved it because you could get your whole collection in one night and spend a fraction of what you had to. But I'm not going to make you buy them all. But I want you to think about which one you like best. And with a $39.99, maybe that's too scary. It is, after all, almost Halloween. So, you know, we don't want to be scary with our prices unless it's scary good. And we don't want to scare you away by $39.99 or $38. Forget about $3,000. Forget about $2,000. When you got to move mountains, we got to do some serious drops. In this one, not even $2,000 or $1,999. Already, a lot of savings off of our lowest. Our lowest tonight was $39.99. That is what I'm rightfully to get on this wheel. We're trying something a little different. My goodness, we're going to sell, and then we'll bring the pod Barasha back if you missed it in the first couple minutes. Do you want to get any piece up here? 408 Mandarin, 122 unheated yellow with the cert, 587 blue zircon. How about the really big Mahenge that's a carat 15? Marquise cut, rare cut, big size, all of that. And then you've got the Marilani mint that changes color, and that's one of our larger ones at a carat 62. They're not even going to be $19.99. Take a look. We'll get them all at home, and we'll give it 60 seconds at this price, and then I'm taking them down. But the only one that's got to stay again in the gold color it is the Marilani mint. Everything else up there can be changed. You got a nice array right now of white and yellow gold, what our designers chose, but you can choose to change them if you want. But they're not going to be $19.99. Come on in. Big time stones. Let me know which one you want to see on the hand. We'll help you out there. They're not even $1,899. Come on in. This is a moment. We'll make them $1,888 for 60 seconds. Which one do you like? The blue zircon, I'm a fan of it too. And this is why. It's a big stone. It's a 587. Jalen, 8390 is your item number here. Take a look at this blue zircon from a distance away. We have now made this 1888. You're getting a 5 carat 87. 82 points in diamonds. You've got the big pave. I love that it's a little wider on the sides here, supporting this almost 6 carat blue zircon that is just second to none for brilliance. And it's like a neon blue. It is like a Windex blue, which is what we usually qualify as the very best Paraíba color in the world. That's what you have here in that neon blue with that big pave shoulder detailing. Do you have that one, Jalen, already at 1888? Thank you so much. That one's gone. Oh, also finishing on the inside. So full under gallery throughout the inside. Now we have 4 left. So let's just rearrange here and show you what we have remaining in the Mandarin. The Marilani mint. This is from Tanzania. It's a garnet that starts as green, but when exposed to UV light changes to red. Here's the Mahenge. Here's the yellow sapphire. And here here is the big, big Roval Mandarin. And our final call on anything up there, and nobody wants to get that one started. The big tanzanite, we have the big tanzanite, the 6 carat pluser, have our pink diamonds that are here. We have our beautiful, we got another wheel. If you want to go even higher end, we can go even higher. We have the chameleons here as well. Those are so stunning. Big time color changing diaspora requests for the last 53 minutes. Absolutely get those in. Yes, here's the Mandarin. That's the Roval. That's a 4 carat 08. 88 points in the double halo as well. And then let's take a look at that on. That is such a specialty stone. Look at how beautiful and bright. Neon orange is the name of the game here. Again, with even in darkness, it's still going to light the way. Still going to be glowing. That is what neon's about. Couple stones up here will do that. Namely the Mandarin, the Mahenge, and also the Marilani Mint. They all have that ability. And then, of course, the Marilani Mint, which is in the front center, takes you a step further and gives you that ability to change color. So it's actually a color-changing phenomena stone, and it goes from that bright, stark, beautiful, bright green, which is like a neon green, to complete red. And that's a 162 Marilani Mint with diamonds that are baguettes and rounds together. So last call, we'll bring back the Padparasha. Some of you may have missed it in the first couple of minutes of the show. We'll bring that one on back for you. And any questions you have on that wheel, give us a call. We've got a final 30 seconds. Maybe we just need to see the graphics up close and individually, because heavens knows a lot of people probably watch this show on mute. This is a really big 115 Mahenge. That is just, let's just show it, because I don't know of any other 115 Mahenge that is priced this way. So I think that's worth seeing, and it's also the rarest cut of all the Mahenges we've ever had. It's 8310, so that would be a good one if you've been seeking out some of the bigger Mahenges. Antonio, is that the one you're thinking about? It also has 70 points in diamonds, and right now it's in the yellow. Typically we see the white gold. That is up to you to choose the color that you think suits the Mahenge best, or maybe it's just what suits your collection the best. Either way, it's a great way to go at 1888. Okay, so last call, and I'll give each one just a quick look so you can see the info, because that I think is important with a carat 15. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Show that one on for you here. It's elongating too, and that's another one that's totally neon. So looks super bright, even in no light or little light, it still gets brighter, and that's always important too. So 1888 for our carat 15. There's something so elegant about an elongation of the marquise cut like you have there. So that one's 1888. What else do we have? Let's show the big Marilani Mint. That's a good stone. Again, this is not just Savarite. This is item number. It's something we just started bringing. It's 8163. Just had it for the first time about a month or so ago. It's our carat 62, 18K on this one. So we upgraded your gold purity as well. 16 points in the tapered baguettes and an additional 36 points in the round brilliance as well. And that is only $1,888. Give me a call on that one. It's a beauty, and that stone will go from green to red. So a really great, phenomenal gem there, and it's beautiful. And then we'll recap that Padparasha, but first, to complete our wheel, here's the yellow sapphire that comes with the cert. What a beauty this is. Comes with the AGL cert. That's going to be item number is 3528. These have all come down to their lowest price. They do not go lower than a wheel price. So if you want to get something from this assortment, this is a really good time to take advantage of it. That'll be the 3528 item number. That is the yellow sapphire, 122 unheated stone with the AGL cert, and it also is a vivid yellow. They've actually named it as such. This is not just a descriptor that I'm using. It's actually called a vivid yellow. Unheated as well, 122 is the size, and 78 points, keeping it classic there with a double halo design. Enjoy. That is 1888 as well. And Jalen, who got that fabulous zircon? Oh, wonderful. How's she doing tonight? Everything seemed good in Angelina's world? Everything happy? Okay, so good for her. Congratulations on the blue zircon. Let me just show you here really quickly. There's the Mandarin. There's the Roval Mandarin. Beautiful, double halo. Loving that one. 1888 for the 480. I'm going to show this Padparasha really quickly. We've got to show this. The Padparasha that's certified had it in the very first couple of minutes of the show. Unfortunately, the caller that got it just didn't want this two-tone gold, which I actually think is the coolest part of it, besides the fact that that's a Madagascar unheated Padparasha with a very saturated color, and I totally understand that, and we would normally switch it, but some designer pieces that are made with this kind of elite quality. What's that? What do you need? Hoop earrings? No, we don't have any cross. I don't know if we don't have this style, but do we have anything similar? I don't think so. All we have are the hoops. Yeah. We're working on them, guys. I know, I got to stop wearing my jewelry. If only we made my jewelry, we would have a very, very, very exciting show, which we are working on. So bear with us, okay? We're working on it. We're working on it. When you guys ask, we make it. And that's just, it does take some time to create those pieces, though, from scratch. Here's 8406. Just want to remind you, this has the yellow and the rose. So the reason we can't switch it is because that's a custom designer piece, which when you think about it, makes sense because a Padparacha is a pink and an orange. So we went with it here. We kind of went with that two-tone gold to really show it off. It almost acts as a ring guard, but it's all stationary. So it's one easy ring. You slip it on the finger and you're good to go. But this is the 206 emerald cut, 2 carat. I had to bring it back because it's a major value. And any gem collector is going to see that. It comes with this AIG cert, which we'll show you. It's got, tells you it's unheated, which is kind of amazing. And then you have that 2 carat plus. We will bring out something in a cross earring for you. I know it's not exactly, but we'll show you what we do have. I believe it's the hoop. Oh, and a tennis bracelet as well. Yeah. Oh, good. Good. We'll bring out a tennis bracelet. Okay. We've got a big one as well. And we just do about every size from about 3 carats to 369 is our smallest, all the way up to, I think there's a 14 carat still here in a tennis bracelet, but we'll bring out the medium one, which is 622. But this Padparacha just deserves a second look. It was gone in the first couple of minutes. It's back. Can't leave it here. Got it discounted from this $49.99 price tag. Already discounted $1,000 there. We're going to take it even lower. But you just don't see Padparachas that are over 2 carats. They're tough enough to get in any size. So to be able to get a Padparacha that is over 2, we saw this earlier. We had a cornflower blue that was over 2, and how miraculous that was. This is one of our few sapphires in all the collection that's over 2 carats, and it's the rarest color variety, and no treatment, no heating. Take a look at it. We're going to blow it out for less than $49, less than $39, and even better than $29.99. And that, I think, with that diamond rim around one side, the rose gold around the other, just looks so fantastic together. And having this continue all the way around, look at that. That is specialty as well. And here's what it looks like on the hand. And you know what? It's not even $29.99. We'll do it for $1,999. One caller for the cert, and I'll show that to you next here. It's from the AIG. We'll pop that in for a look, which shows you that it is Madagascar origin. There's your photograph. And this on the other side, very important because it's going to show you, this is probably the most important 2 lines on the cert. 206 size, no indications of thermal treatment, which means heat treatment. So that's very important. Orange pink, that's what defines a Padparacha as a Padparacha. So that's going to come with it. $19.99 for the ring, rose and yellow gold together. I don't think it really stands out too much as a two-tone until you really see it up close. So it's something to appreciate as the wearer of the piece and not as an observer of the piece, I would say, more or less. And then we're going to show you the diamond tennis bracelet. Now, was this the same requester for crosses or different? Okay, so what were they looking for? Because we have a bunch of diamond tennis bracelets, but they wanted something more substantial? Oh, gotcha. Good thing I didn't show the bracelet. Or should we show it? They actually want the tennis necklace. Now, I don't show the little one. I hope Ping knows I don't show the graduated one because I won't sell it. I just won't anymore because it flips too much, and I can't with a good conscience offer it. But there's a bigger one that I can. Since I have it, and since we're gonna, bring out, somebody probably heard me say tennis bracelet a big size, and they said, okay, I'm game. So let's show it to you, because we do have a 622 diamond tennis bracelet, which is one of the bigger we do. The necklace is on the way, so if you requested the tennis necklace, hang out there with us. We should be bringing that out shortly. But this is 7485, and one goes with the other. They couldn't get more classic than this. The tennis bracelet, which you can buy, I realize, a lot of different faux versions out there. Right now, what was I looking at the other day? There was a tennis bracelet made of one of those lab-grown stones. It's a diamond synthetic, so it's made with similar properties, but it's totally man-made. And I'm not kidding, they wanted $85,000 for a 5-carat man-made diamond tennis bracelet. I'm going, okay, I think I can beat that in natural diamonds. Oh, natural diamonds that are VS. And this is our 622. Probably the value of all values. You know, there were already values on 4 carat 10 diamond hoops that we had that were the inside out variety today. This just, it gets even better. Honestly, it's like the bigger we go in diamond weights, but this is not realized just about that overall diamond weight. It's about the individual sizes of the diamonds. The fact that every round brilliant is so significant. I can get you an exact carat weight on each one, just a little basic arithmetic needed to do that, but this is just wild. Because even on a 622, where, mark my words, 12,000 a carat, I've been using that figure on VS Diamonds for 21 years, so it's purposely outdated. Because I know in our business, it's quite common to go with hyperbole and say, this is a gazillion dollars in retail. When actually, no, it's not a gazillion, but you know, conservatively, you would easily pay $80,000 for this bracelet, conservatively. Easily. Solid gold, VS Diamonds, big sizes, 622. I'm not asking for $80,000. I'm not asking for $8,000. If anybody would like it, we can do something really special and different and a little bit bold and something that's never been done before, if you'd like to, because we've had great prices. We've had it for $79.99. We brought it down in a sale event to $77.77. But to take it lower than $1,000 a carat is where the magic really happens. And instead of being $62.20, instead of being $59.99, we'll make it even better than that. Take a look at it. We have just, you know it, and we'll change the gold. Do we have the bigger one? Because this one I just cannot show with good conscience. Is this, okay, good. This is not the graduated one? Just, okay. If it's the graduated one, I can't show it. It is not. So, no, this is the other one. Okay, so do we have the solid one, the big one all the way around? This is one that goes bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller. This is all we have? Okay. Well, guys, we're a little limited on our diamond tennis necklaces at the moment, but the good news is this one does not flip, but we'll show it to you. It's a different design. I'll make this one $58.88 if you'd like it on the diamond tennis bracelet. So easy way to get a bracelet at under $1,000 a carat if you'd like. And then here's the tennis necklace that we have as well, which is going to be, and this one is bigger and smaller diamonds. But the good news is it doesn't just go bigger and then smaller. And if you're confused, well, I get it, because that sounded very confusing. What this one does is it's alternating. All the way around, do you see how sections are larger and then they get smaller and then it gets larger and then smaller? This happens throughout the entire length of the necklace. So the good news is that's gonna, I can't, forgive me, I can't show you the ones that get really tiny in the back where they're constantly flipping over, because the engineering isn't as right when it's got that real small, do you know what I'm talking about? When they start small and then they get smaller around the back, I can't in good faith show them anymore, just because I find that they flip too much when you wear them. This style will be very, very good. If you like this, see larger to smaller, and that continues. So the item number is 3126. It is the only one we have. We literally have one. It's the only style of tennis necklace we have. And it's a 7 carat 81 style. That is a very large diamond weight. It's 17 inches in length. It's got that insert closure in the back. So you're gonna have diamonds all the way. I'll show you what happens when you close it here up close so you can see how seamless the design is. It's gonna continue diamonds all the way around. Do we know who the requester was looking for the necklace? Got it. So this is what it looks like when you have that seamless setting. Of course, I've got one figure 8 going one way and one the other, but that's the back. So you can just see how it goes bigger to smaller, all the way through. So that's interesting because you've got a combination of different sizes, and we'll show it to you on as well. But it's $781 for a tiny price, and since it's our very, very, very only one and last one, I don't see any point leaving it at $21,999. And just to show you, I'm not just saying stuff. There's the bag, 17-inch, 22. There's only one. That's it. It's only in white gold too. So it's just as it is. 17 inches, $22,000 tennis necklace. That multiple size style that kind of ebbs and flows all the way around is not. Boy, that really was. Was that really no. It was $40,000. Okay, I was scared for a minute. I was like, $400,000. Oh my goodness, didn't think we had anything that expensive. $40,078 originally, 22. But I'm gonna change the game here. Just blow it out. Who wants it? What'd you find? Something else? Another cross? Yay! Cross earrings are here. We've got a drop for you. Drop cross earring coming up, but this one is not going to be 20, not going to be 10, not 9, not 8, not $7,000. It's, you got $781 in diamonds. First caller only. It's not going to be even $69.99, $6,500. I got to keep going. We got to move that necklace, and we will, because somebody out there knows diamond deals and knows that this is different. You're not just getting the larger back to the smaller. It goes all the way around, larger, smaller, larger, smaller. It makes for such a unique style in a classic. It's like flipping the classic and making it unique, but not flipping the necklace. There's an important difference there. It's not even 65, 64, 63. I mean, what do we need to do to move the necklace? That is the big question. If it's still here at the moment, and 7 carats, 81. I didn't fasten it yet, but just to give you a perspective on the size, I just draped it here, and look what that does. Now, obviously, what you're going to do is actually put, I think, you're going to put the bigger stones right there in the middle, and then you're going to have it kind of be symmetrical all the way around. So you go bigger and smaller, and this is going to sit properly and evenly on the neckline. It's not even 63 or 62 or wow, are we doing something wild here? It is $6,199 for nearly 8 carats in diamonds, 17 inches in length. Look at that going all the way around. So you see how it just goes again, bigger, smaller, this bigger section that then graduates into the smaller, and that carries on throughout the necklace. And that's what's good about really kind of keeping that one anchored and sitting evenly. Do you know what I mean about a lot of collars? I own a collar, it's large, and it still flips. And that's what they have to be made so right. It's not even about the size of the diamond weight, it's about the manufacturing and creating it correctly so that it can sit evenly on the neckline, and that's exactly what this does. So $61.99, $781 in diamonds, that's a 17-inch white gold. It's all we have in our collars right now. That's the truth. I remember now when we sold out of the 6-carat styles, and the 6 carats were just about the same price for 2 carats less. So I say take the discount, run with it, grab it if you love it. That'd be a beautiful idea. Can you imagine walking into the holiday party wearing that? Or wear it every day. A lot of the gals that I hang out with, that's what they wear every day. They don't wait for a special occasion. They own it, they love it, they wear it. It's that philosophy of wear what you love, make every day special. And that's what that is. All right, so let's go back to our wheel, and I'll show you here again what we've got in some crossy rings. That'll be fun, great gifting opportunity as well. They're item number 412. They're drops. And they're going to give you a little bit of extra length too. This is a little bit more dramatic of a drop than, let's say, we've done some forward-facing hoops that we've had before. I don't know if they're going to sit on their own, so I'll give them a little help. But they're item number 412, and they're diamonds, and they're VS diamonds, and they've got this lovely drop to them, lever back style, so there's no backing to ever worry about. Let me show you from a distance here so you can start with the size. Here's what we have though. Because it's limited, I've got a certain number of quantity available here, and this is what they look like on the hand. So we can at least get you a measurement here of 1.5 inches, and then you'll see one on, but there's your 1.5 inches top to bottom with that lever back. It's actually a tapered style from the lever back into the cross, which you have a few diamonds in that tapering, and then the diamond cross as well. And that's gonna be, oh my goodness, what a special deal this is. But we have 8 pairs. That sounds like a lot, but maybe at this price, I don't know if they're gonna stick around. 8 pairs in white gold, 1 pair in yellow gold, and 2 pairs in rose. That is 11 pairs for everybody tonight. When we're talking about an earring that could be giftable, that could be everyday wearable, maybe you've seen those crosses we do, the cross hoops we do. That's fantastic, but this could be, I think if you've got more than one piercing, you might think about putting them together. Let me try while I try it on just to set this up right so you can see it really, really well. But that's really nicely done, and it's got some great finishing behind it as well. That's not gonna work, so let me just try one on for you. We'll give you a great look at it on here, and keep in mind, these are white, yellow, rose, but when those quantities are gone, they're gone, and you're not paying anywhere near, oh my goodness, nowhere near this $9.99 price tag we've had once upon a time. It's going a lot lower, and just remember these quantities, because when they're gone, they're gone. We can't make any more at this value. We can bring them at $9.99 again and again and again, but we cannot bring them any longer at where we're going to take them. And this is for a lengthier drop, not a drop that makes it dressy or like super, super, super over the top dressy, not like that. But take a look at them on. You'll see that kind of look from a distance, so you can really get an idea of how they're going to move and how they're going to swing and how they're going to give you a little bit of, you know, again, that flair for the diamonds leading into the diamond pave cross. That is not even going to be half of this price at $4.99. Let's go ahead and move them right now. White, yellow, rose. Operators will just need to know how many in each color you'd like, but there's light as a feather. They've got a little bit of movement to them, which I think is so nice because it separates them from every other little drop we've done, and they're not even $499. That's half. We're going lower than that. Take your white, your yellow, or your rose, but remember how limited they are. 11 pairs. Perfect giftable. Is it Christmas time almost? We're less than 2 months away. So I think that would be the ultimate fine jewelry Christmas gift for yourself or a loved one. And they're going to be crazy affordable. Do them for $3.99. That's it. $399, and why not? And if you've got that little cross that we do in the hoop, they'd be great together. Let's take a look, and I'll hold that one up close so you can see it. What color do we all want? One in yellow. Uh-oh, that one in yellow is scaring me because you know yellow gold's going to be popular. Let me see if I can just hold it properly so you can see it here up close and personal. Check out those VS Diamond Pave. What color? Yeah. We'd have to ask Ping that. I'm not sure if we have two. I don't have two up here, but we might have another one in the back, so we can definitely check it out. Let me check and see if we can, because they look fantastic. And they are one of those styles that, like I was saying earlier, I don't just say it to say it. They stack beautifully together. I mean, take it from me as somebody who has stacked those many a times. I'm not sure if we can tonight, but I'm going to try. But they do stack beautifully together. They really do. And there's that cross design. Okay, so who's getting what color? Jalen, what color? Is it okay, guys? Because we're selling out, so I just don't want to, promise things and not be able to deliver. So just need to know where we're at here. White gold going out over there. Thank you, Virginia. What color for you? Yellow gold sold out then, so that's why that's important. We're breaking a lot of hearts here. Yellow gold just sold out. We have white gold and rose gold remaining, but limited there. One rose gold's already gone too, so that means one left in rose, and now we only have a couple left in white. So huge value. Let's see if we might have another band to put together. Maybe. Do we have one? Oh, I hope so. We're going to find out, and let's see if we can, because that is the diamond deal of the day. For sure, it was that 107 that we had earlier. It doesn't matter what size. I can work anything from a 5 to a 10 on my hand, so it doesn't matter. Whatever you got. Whatever you got. Oh, you're going to get me the size I need and everything. I think that one was a 6 or a 7, so if we're putting the one that I had, yeah. Okay, thank you. Good. Who is it, Jess? We've got him. And this will be a nice recap, too. Thank you. Who is it? Okay, so take a look. So this is a little larger than the 6 I had, but it's okay. I want to show these together. These are 7s. And look at how beautiful they look together. So Linda or Glenda, I was not fibbing. They work together beautifully. And these are larger sizes because we're just going on what we got here. So I've got 2 in a size 7 here that are actually put together. And they are, I'll show you even up close. Maybe I'll do this. I'll come in even closer here so you can see how they actually, there's no gap. Now I'm wearing 2 that are quite a bit larger than what I normally wear. But do you see how they're done here? Do you have a 6 by any chance? Yeah. Oh, you do? Okay, great. I'll take it if you have it. Just so you can see how they actually almost like sit in grooves together. Now, for anybody who's going, what is that and why can't I have that? This was shown earlier by request and we're going to revisit it. But I wanted you to see, she wanted to just see 2 together. If you got one and you may want to come back, or if you just missed it earlier, let me show it to you again. I'm going to go grab the item number. This is the 107 diamond band. It's a 7-stone style. Yay, 7 stones. 7's a lucky number for some people, right? So that might be a little extra something to think about. And the item number Tony's got, so I don't even need to find it, 0536, memorable because it goes way back. This is why we were able to do the value we were able to do, is because there's this really special discount because it's an older price tag. And I was saying this earlier, it wasn't scheduled for the show. It was a request. It was a request today. So when it wasn't scheduled, they didn't have time to like calculate and retool and figure what it costs today to be made. Although I'm certainly here every day, so I figured it out. It should be $2,600. Right there. That's where it would be today. If you missed it earlier, she's getting 2. She's putting them together. I said it earlier, but I couldn't show it to you. Now we can. They stack. It also means if you have other similar bands that you want to pair it up with or similar rings that you want to put, we call them ring guards, where there's one ring and you put them as like a little sandwich together and you put them around a ring you already wear and love, that's the ring to do it with. And stack them up and layer them up. I could wear 5 or 6 of those at a time if given the chance, and still with comfort and with ease. So think about that. We still have our diamond collar. We still have our diamond hoops. We have a lot in white diamonds tonight that really might interest you here, especially with the holidays really close. And you might want to just drip-in diamonds, right? Who doesn't? The collar is here. Remember that had almost 8 carats in diamonds for under $6,200. We have the cross earrings, which are still going out. We had the hoops that were the 410s for under $3,000, and now this ring. Back again to show you, and let me show you even up close how they stack together. So do let us know if you'd like one, because that's obviously the item of the, look at that, look at this, and I'll move it just a little bit so they almost sit in the grooves of each other here. I mean, it just is a flawless stack. So you've got a really, really, really good look there, and what a just a treat to bring you something like that and a value like that is. And then you can see here when they sit, I can't really get them to line up perfectly because they look like they're a little different in size, but look at that. You really get to see how you can create whatever you need looks-wise, and maybe just have a couple, and then you can always wear them on, you know, opposite hands. You can wear them on different fingers if you want to. It really makes a lot of sense to really kind of build it, make it your own as you wish. And we still have, I mean, look at this diamond tennis bracelet. That one's under $5,900. We have the diamond tennis necklace. That one's under $6,200, and that is our only, we have just scoured the inventory. The only thing we have in tennis necklaces right now is this one and one alone, 17 inches, and in that, yeah, all white gold, 17 inches and 7 carats, 81 in size. And just to zoom back, I mean, look at that. We zoom way back and look at what statement this makes from a distance. When you see the entirety of the necklace splayed out here, you really get a sense of how dramatic that is and how different it makes it, that it's like different sizes of diamonds together. So we'll go back to our band at $9.99. Of course, you get one for $9.99. We just wanted to show you how a couple of them look together there. And then how about this? Did you miss it? We still have cross earrings and drops. We still have that tennis bracelet for you. We have a little bit of everything. We have the Padparasha that's here as well. We've got pink diamonds. We had all the big pink diamonds here, 73, 58, a 34 pointer as well. All different price points for you also. And then we've got a nice blowout on some museum pieces that are ready to find their homes as well. So a lot to get to, but a lot's been here, and some of it still needs a great home. So one band is what you get for $9.99, but feel free to stack, layer, use them as ring guards, all of the above. But that is a major, major value. And like I was saying earlier, if you missed it, this is one of those few bands that goes truly side to side on the hand. When you're wearing just one, no matter what size you get, if it's a really teeny tiny little size, if you wear a little bit bigger size, does not matter. And look at that. Look at the flash as I zoom in here. Look at that from a distance. That's as far back as our hand shot goes. And then if I can just, you know, go gadget arm here, look at that. That's what it looks like up close. And do you see what I mean about it going from one side to another? So it's completely, I mean, it could fool you for an eternity band, but without the hassle. So $9.99 on that band if you'd like it. All right, coming up. And then again, Padparasha is here. We still have that beautiful blue wing block D. We have our 6 carat. And you know what? Let's just send it out. Let's just send it out. I'm not waiting on the 6 carat. I know we had a lot of people thinking about it, asking about returning to the auction. Let's just bring it up. Yes? Oh, okay. Russell? Was it Russell? Was it Russell? Oh, Reuben, that's right, Reuben. So we have a Padparasha and we have a blue sapphire back. So here's the blue sapphire, and then we'll get to our tanzanite. Well, they're coming back faster than I can move them. So that's, you know, just how, it's what happens. Here's what we're gonna do on this one. For anybody who missed it, gotta bring this back out. Here's another sapphire deal. Let me just show you. We've had a Padparasha, having a little unluck with my sapphires tonight. But this is good. It gives you opportunity to somebody who missed out, because you know with a 2 carat 32 sapphire that is cornflower blue, east to west setting like this, you know it's gonna go. So for those of you that already missed out on it, we had to tell you sold and we had to turn you away, it's back. So here's your chance. It didn't go anywhere, didn't have a chance to get shipped out yet. It's only been about an hour. So it is back here available to offer to you, this one and only, this exact stone, this exact ring. When we say one of a kind, that's what it means, one of a kind. That's the ring you get. We don't do that playful stuff where it's like, they call it bait and switch. We don't do that. So here's your chance to pick it up. 232, cornflower blue, and those bigger diamonds. Remember, those are 8 pointers each, in princess cuts or quadrillion cuts if you so prefer. It is $1,888 for the sapphire ring. $1,888 for a 232 cornflower blue, and it's men's or ladies. It's like a stacked band style. It's very squared off. It's a rectangular shape, but it comes up, angles, comes down. $1,888. I'm going to put up everything we have left and get it out the door. Take a look at this. We got about 20 minutes left. So it's time to go. And it's also time to move some jewelry. So guess what we're going to do? I'm going to put up the tanzanite one last time. We're going to get the sapphire out the door again, and then we'll get all these diamond pieces at home as well. Pad Parashas here. Remember, the Pad Parash is only $19.99. That's certified. This sapphire is a 2 carat 32. I'm going to reverse it so you can see it, and we'll go through all the inside as well. Here's the finishing on the inside, and that's going to be our 232 cushion cut east to west set at only $18.88 for the cornflower blue. So 2 great sapphires, both over 2 carats and both under $2,000. That's not something you see every day. You don't see 2 carats go under $2,000. And if that is the issue, then yep, just one of those nights where it's required a little bit extra on the savings and the discounts to help you out, get you a better deal, get you something special to own, get you a really fabulous piece, smaller prices, yes, but hey, it's just a matter of moving them out and getting them to you. And that is one specialty piece right there. That is the essence of a cornflower blue. There's all your finishing on the inside at $18.88. Let me know if you'd like that one. We'll give it 30 final seconds, and it looks like it will be gone. Congratulations. Okay, and then we're going to show you, we still have this tanzanite, so I've got to make sure that goes out because it simply was the lowest per carat price I've ever brought to you in 6 years, almost to the day. Let's see if I make it. 6-year anniversary is next week here at TVON. Yeah, it's going to be a big day. Yeah. I'm sorry? Valley? Oh, got a 107 band? I am so excited that new registers are starting with that band. I couldn't think of a better way to start your TVON collection than with that band, because I really think it is the essence of what we do. I think it shows off, yeah. She's been watching me for years, and she's never shopped here. Did she just find me at TVON? She's been watching for a while. Where's she calling from? MS? Mississippi. Uh-huh. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Valley, huh? Love it. Well, thank you for watching all these years and enjoy your diamond band. I know you will. Thank you. Boy, see, even if you've been watching for years and years and years, the band was one that you take action on, right? You see all the pretty jewelry and can't decide. I know it can be overwhelming, can't it? And then you see a band like that and you go, okay, I'm done. I got to give in. So here we go with our big tanzanite. This is the 6 carater. And I just, I'm losing faith here a little bit, to be honest with you. So here's what I'm going to do. 617, 22 points in diamonds, red flash galore. Let's block the light. We'll see more red flash when we do. Because you probably aren't going to wear it much in a TV studio that has this kind of light environment. And if you do, it's still going to look like that, which is pretty great. But if you wear it anywhere else where you've got like normal lighting, like one light source, fluorescent lighting, not like a lot of spotlights where it's like a microwave in here, this is different. And here's what happened. If you weren't with me for the full-on auction meltdown, I started, well, it's a $49.99 ring. It's new today. And I got a little bit on my high horse about getting you a better record-setting deal in tanzanite than I've ever done before. I've been bringing you these stones for 4 years. The 4-year anniversary is in December of this year. So I don't know. We don't know how much we have left or how much we're going to have. It's going to be a commemoration moment for sure. But this has been 4 years of bringing you this incredible Blue Wing Block D. And I got to tell you, the potential to open it at $2,000 gave us, if we had got the open, it would give us the lowest per carat price that I've ever shown you. That's a lot of tanzanite. I, on average, have about, 3 a day? 3 to 4 to 5 a day on the show. I'm with you 5 days a week, and I've been here 6 years. So do the math. It's been a lot of shows with a lot of tanzanite. So I don't know, it's a lot. So like 1,500 shows. Well, if I have 3 a day, you get the idea. It's like 5,000 tanzanite rings, give or take. So that's a lot of tanzanites. All of those. I keep in mind I don't think of myself as someone who sells, I'm a shopper. I'm just shopping and I'm helping you do it. We're just shopping together. And if I can facilitate that shopping at a great value at a cheaper price, nobody likes to use that C word, but I said it. This is the cheapest stone I've ever had. It's the lowest per carat level I've ever brought to you out of what we've now established is probably conservatively 5,000 tanzanite rings. Blue Wing Black Ds. So think about this. If I just sell it right now and say, we have 19 minutes, skip the auction, don't open it at $2,000. I beg you and implore you not to. Even though like an hour ago I was begging you to open it at 2, I think the jig is up, guys. It's the best value. I'll just sell it right now, first caller, to anyone who wants it for $1,999. I'm just going to do it. And I have misgivings about it, and I have reservations about that, but I'm going to do it. And that way, if you were thinking about it, or you're just seeing it now for the first time and you're thinking, wait a minute, a 617? Are you like Valley? You've been watching for a long, long time and you've never made a purchase before? Are you brand new tonight where you're going, I've never shopped here, never seen this before, but that seems like a good deal? No, it is an incredible deal. It is an untouchable deal because I've been doing this here with Blue Wing Block Ds for a long time. I got them every show. Never have seen a per carat. It just got better too. It's $19.99 for a 617. Any gold? Sure. Any size? Absolutely. And shipped to your doorstep for free? All of that. All of that for $1,900. I know, I may have ruined it. I may not have another one after today. Because how do you sell them again at $500, $600 a carat when that's our norm? Okay, Tony, let's take a look at the ring, see if anybody wants it. I've said my piece. I have said what I came here to say. I just never intended for this to get down to this low a price, but hey, it's available. It's one only. I'm going to try it on. You take it if you love it. The worst you can do is try it. That's the least you can do is try it out, get it at home, let us ship it to you, let us pay for the sizing, let us pay for the shipping, let us pay for the gold color change if you want something else. Get it at home, open that box, and see if it overwhelms you. Because if it doesn't, I don't want you to keep it. If it doesn't floor you, if you're not excited to wake up in the morning because you want to put on your 617 Blue Wing, you shouldn't keep it. But if you want to try something bold and different and beautiful, and yes, it's different than all the other tanzanite out there. There's mostly Black C, which is light, light, light. There's other Black Ds out there, but they still don't compare in the color. This is the one to own. Take a look at it on. Here we go. Here we go. And it's got purples and blues and reds together. Yes, that is the one to own. Oh my goodness. Please, somebody take this and don't embarrass me because I will not be able to live myself. I can't live with myself if this stays here. Yes. Oh. Oh, it always seems like it always works out that way. It was a meant to be moment, Stanley. Thank you. Last initial wasn't K, was it? No. Okay. Okay. Hi, Stanley. Thank you so much. Enjoy the blue sapphire. Yes, Jalen. Yeah, enjoy. I do think that happens sometimes where it's just meant to be. And maybe it took a little extra time. And you ever do that where you're just crushed? Like, oh, I missed it. I mean, it happens to me a lot. I shop a lot of sometimes one of a kinds, and I'm just like crushed. Why did I wait? Oh my goodness, should have gotten. And then, it either wasn't meant to be or sometimes it is meant to be. So Stanley, thank you. All right, so we're going to leave this here at $19.99 for a second. Okay, all right. All right, okay, I got to live with that. I'm going to have to, cry myself to sleep. Okay, congrats on the blue sapphire. Diamond bands are still going out. We have this 107 diamond bands. Those are the 7 stone styles. Cross earrings, if you need the cross earrings, they're awfully pretty, awfully unique. Nice drops. And then don't forget, diamond tennis bracelet, diamond tennis necklace. We had the diamond band, which so many of you are loving. And then I'll show you a couple last museum pieces here before we go. Don't forget about that tennis necklace, which is down to our all-time best, 7 carats 81, under $6,200. Here's the tanzanite. Wow, they're really going to leave this. Oh my goodness, don't leave it, don't leave it, don't leave it, don't leave it. Oh, I don't know. What is there to say at this point about that ring? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I'm a little, and I know, I'm not usually at a loss for words. I guess that's why they let me show up, because I can talk. But, oh my. Oh my. It's one to try. And for anybody who's new or hasn't experienced Blue Wing Block D yet, try this one. Try it. Especially if you can handle a big size for a small price. That's what this is about. So last looks at it, 30 seconds left. I mean, what is there to say? I don't know. What did I not say? I keep like, is there something I didn't say? Is there something I didn't show you? Is there something that we're not offering on this one? It is yours for $19.99. I can't leave it here. This is just real ridiculous low pricing. And to take it lower than our lowest per carat price ever is awfully good. And I feel okay. I mean, it's late night, weeknight, you know, maybe not everyone's seeing this. I think if everyone was seeing this, they'd probably be gone. But the point is, that's a value. That's a value. And if you're thinking to yourself, yeah, it seems that way, it is, you are right. Do not ignore, you know, that gut instinct or that little voice inside your head. Don't ignore it here. I've been doing this a long time, and I'm here to tell you that's the best value on Tanzanite I brought, period. Like, that's not just how sounds good. That's the truth. So try it if you love it. Great value. We'll give it the last 30 seconds, then we'll move right along. And still have those chameleons for $48.88. I don't know. Some things are just mysteries. Add it to the wonders of the world. I guess that'll be, you know, add it on. We'll add it. Tell Wikipedia. It's now officially a wonder of the world. Just don't leave it here. Don't leave it here and call tomorrow and go, oh, what do you mean it's sold? We still have like 13 minutes. It could sell. All right, so coming up, and let me know if you need to see anything recapped. We'll do that. Oh, let's just blow out a diaspora. 8628. I don't know. There's nothing more I can do on that. I just have gone to the ends of the proverbial earth there. Okay, so next up, here it is. This is oh, I love this diaspora. It's a rare cushion cut square. Okay, Tony, yeah, take that down. I know, you're mocking me with it. You're mocking me with that. 8628, 8628. I felt like, oh, that's just, I can't. That's going to haunt me all my life. That Tanzanite deal. Here we have 8628. This is new. And it's a diaspora that, dare I say, is already showing off pinks and reds. It's coming through already when it should not be. It is a big time 2 carat 40 square cushion. Lovely to see a rare and unique cut like that. Stacked with diamonds all the way around it. And then how about some extras on the sides? Going down east and west there. Total diamond weight of 59 points. Let's come in a little bit closer. Of course, another color changing stone, which we can observe goes from a golden green, kind of a golden yellow green, to a beautiful rosy pink. And that is a stone that, yeah, you're probably familiar with it now under some other trade names. It's all the same thing. There is only one source. We are bringing you natural material. We just didn't buy it at today's, what is it, 2,800 a carat now they're getting on stones of 2 to 3 carats. That's the going rate, 2,800 per carat. So, do you want to spend $7,000 or can we get you a better deal with diamonds? Not just a loose stone in a bag or a box, but how about set and ready to wear? Like your portable museum. You ever think about it that way? Like your gemstone is like you're taking your museum with you. You're taking something collectible that's artistic, that's rare, all Mother Nature's coolest, rarest material, and you're carrying it with you, but it's also making you look good. That's kind of neat. That's what jewelry is. And this is white, yellow, or rose gold, and I'm just gonna blow it out. We gotta do something wild for our big finale of our Wednesday, and how about taking a $52.99 piece all the way on down? Call us on 1 carat of 7 diamond bands. That's been the hot seller of the night, and it wasn't even scheduled, which has a lot to do with the fact that it was a hot seller, right? There's no denying diamond deals. There's the diaspora for you as well. So there you can see that cushion cut square. So elegantly set. Almost looks like you have a trillion on each side, but those are rounds as well. And it's not 5, not even close. Take advantage of it right now. Huge value for you. If you want the color changing diaspora, I know you can pay more. This is the same material. It actually came out of the ground earlier than what you see today. And there is going to be, forget about, you know, even prices staying stationary or stagnant or static. They're going up because there is now just beginning. What I've been warning for years is going to happen is how prices, once the knowledge is out there and once there's more attention paid to the stone and advertising done and big corporations that get behind it and set it up with like celeb endorsements and all that, it's already happening. So that then drives up the price. Somebody pays for all that, and that's you, the consumer. Unless you have TVON, our original material here, that brings it to you for so much less than that going rate of even close to $52.99. Watch this. We're going to watch it fly. And you can take white, yellow, rose. It is not a bad option with the diasporas. It's not even though $1,000. I'm going to make it $9.99. We have 9 minutes left, so that should do it. A little $9.99 special. For anybody who says, get me the diaspora, that's a cleaner, brighter. That is the truth of it, isn't it? Have you noticed some of the newer material out there? I know you've seen it. It tends to be much more cloudy and much more hazy, and sometimes the cuts are a little rough, if you know what I mean, where they're like, there's some wonky things going on with the cuts, and I get it. They're trying to retain as much carat weight as possible because they know how valuable it is on a per carat level. But this one, fine cutting, rare cutting at that, you get the rarity of having a clean stone, which you don't always, right? Beautifully clean, bright stone. And of course, that color changing variety. So here's a great way to try it at $9.99. Let me know. And then we're gonna help everybody out. We're gonna do a couple of little recaps here just to make sure we can get a few last of the pieces you might be thinking about out of here before we go. Don't forget about our tennis necklace, our tennis bracelet, our diamond band. The 107 is a must-have at this point. Take advantage of that 107. Don't forget to call and ask about the 617. I can't imagine. Is it still here? Oh my goodness. So, you know, we got some options here for you, and good time to make those decisions here at the end of our show, which it's upon us here. It's 8 minutes left, and we'll show you a couple quick recaps that we have of anything that we might still have available. This one's verifying right now at $9.99, so a great chance to pick that up. Don't forget about the chameleons. Brought those down to their lowest price. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. So white gold, yellow gold, or rose. And there's also going to be, I mean, we probably need to see this one more time. The tennis necklace, which is the 7 carat 81. Don't forget about the Padparacha also that comes with the suret. Thank you. This is going to be, how about this? I love this necklace. Now remember, out of all, we just went back to a vault a few minutes ago. Request came in for a tennis necklace. We went back to the vault and we looked at everything. And this is the only diamond tennis necklace. Now that presents a problem not even just tonight, but going forward. Think about in November. Think about in December. Think about Black Friday. I'm going to show this a couple of ways here while we look at the diaspora by request one more time. Sorry, they want to see the diaspora one more time. And then I'll show that necklace a couple of ways to you on and so on and so forth. But this is our last one. In any time, I can't believe this, diamond tennis necklace style. This is the only one. It was 3126, and let me just remind you, because we literally went on a hunt. Our head jewelers here went through everything in the vaults. This is verified, the last and only one we have. It happens to be also one of the larger carat weights at 781. All VS stones still, amazing. That's remarkable to get all those VS stones, bigger and smaller sections, so it also sets you apart. Because even if everybody in your circle is wearing a diamond tennis necklace, they probably don't have this style, but it still sits balanced and evenly and doesn't do that whole flippy whippy thing, which we don't like to do. If you pay for diamonds, goodness knows you probably want the world to see them. You want to see them. You want them to just add that glow up to your face, right? That's what wearing a diamond tennis necklace is all about. Last style we have, 781 carat weight, and it's only $61.99. I'm going to show it to you again on the hand here, then we'll show it on the neckline. Yes. Diaspora, all right, so diaspora, that sounds like we're verifying the diaspora. Thank you so much. Here is the diamond tennis necklace that we talked about all the way around. Now it is a 17-inch. It is white gold, so it will stay as is. I can't adjust from there, but that has a lot to do with this tremendous markdown. I love a collar at a 17-inch because it's not quite choker, but it's not, I think the longer they get, the more tendency they have to kind of get in the way of whether you're layering or whether you're wearing a collar of some kind. I think that the 17, they're really meant to be at the base of the neckline. So if that works for you at 17, this is a great option to have. I know that's always our most popular length in all of our collars that we had previously. The bigger and the smaller diamonds all the way around, $61.99 for 781 in diamonds. What more can I tell you? I mean, this is really, and if you already, I mean, maybe this is going to be a lot of luxury, but I'm imagining in my mind, if you have a collar, smaller or larger, you could even layer this one with it. You could add this to it. I mean, layering collars, maybe not every day, but maybe on those days when you want to be a little extra. It's a great layerable if you want to do the classic traditional collar, but for $61.99. And we have scoured the inventory, and that is it. That's our last one. That's the last collar we have. Insert closure, the diamonds go all the way around. True collars do. So it's going to go from one side to the other and all the way around from there. It's remarkable to see something reduced to that price level at $61.99 for an amazing collar. We've got just that one 17-inch white gold only. Make sure you grab it if you love it. No hesitation on this one. No need to wait, because then obviously, given that that's the one and only we have, that's where I foresee that being a problem. A lot of people aren't going to start even asking for those holiday requests until deep into November or maybe early in December, knowing that we can, usually ship things out in a day or two and you have them. People are going to wait, and this is where we can anticipate a lot of requests for collars, but this is the one we have, and that's probably not going to change between now and the end of the year. So take advantage of it. It's got the price tag that's amazing and marked down to go with it. So it's not like the price can go any lower. We know that. And you've got this incredible option that gives you such great weight to the gold. It's got such a nice feel to it. So that, and then the tennis bracelet that we brought out as well, our 522 is here. Or was it 622? 622 for $58.88. So we can even bring you 6 carats, 22 in diamonds for also well under 1,000 a carat. Also, just got to show it one more time as we go back up close. Yes, Jalen? I'm sorry, the Morganite and the diaspora? Oh, okay. Together? Okay. And that was Shannon? Is she going to throw one back to me like we've had happening tonight? Or did the Morganite even go? Let me see. Hold on. Let's see if we got the Morganite to show you here real quick before we go. We've got the Morganite and the diaspora. Are we comparing? They're very different stones. This is the diaspora, and I'll show you the Morganite that I had earlier as well. Not sure. I think she just wants to maybe see the comparison between the two. Obviously, one being a little larger. The Morganite is a 531. It's in the bridge style with 2 rows and diamonds underneath. The diaspora, on the other hand, is a square cushion. It's a 2 carat 40. So $9.99 on the right side, $9.99 on the left side. It's a good little, and you know what? $9.99 also for what I also wanted to show you one more time, which is the diamond band that we also have, the best seller of the night by far. And here it was a request because you know diamond values and you know when something's way too cheap, and it's that band right there. So did you have any other questions, Jalen, or do you think that's just what you wanted to see? Oh, okay. So she just wants to see the Morganite, see the diaspora, and there's the diamond band for good measure because everything on that wheel. Oh, the back. Okay. Of the diaspora and the Morganite? Okay. Here's the back of the Morganite. It's the back of the diaspora. We purposely, Shannon, don't do a lot of undergallery underneath that stone for the diaspora. It doesn't need it with that style. It's going to be comfortable. Usually undergalleries are built to make a ring more comfortable. Not necessary when you have a stone like this that's kind of a halo setting on a center. But also, you don't want it to detract from the clarity. Clarity is a big deal in diaspora, and you don't want to take a clean stone and then make it look like it's included. So that's important. Also, the Morganite is the bridge mounting, so you can see how that's finished on the inside. That's going to have that row in diamonds that runs underneath as your foundation. And then while we're at it, we might as well show this on the inside as well. There's our 7-stone diamond band. Everything up here is $9.99, and just all great to highlight at the end of the night here as we have about, 1 minute left. So this is your chance. Here's a reminder also to join us tomorrow night for a lot more jewelry. We got so much new coming in. I know tomorrow night is going to be a night with a lot of brand new, and I mean like brand new concepts, designs you've never seen the likes of before. So looking forward to that. We've even got, I'm trying to get the brooches ready for tomorrow. We have some really cool brooches. Brooches and pins are back, so if you are interested, we've got some really cool designer brooches that are starting to kick off tomorrow. Actually, I think they're all going to be here tomorrow, hopefully. So we'll have brooches tomorrow, among many other things, rings and things. So all that coming your way. Of course, the show starts at 7 p.m. Pacific time, and that's 10 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you then for our big Thursday night. And also, anything you want up there, $9.99 as we recap some of our items from the day. And really excited, of course, if you have any questions on the tennis necklace, the tennis bracelet, or anything else you saw, we're out there in the phone bank to talk to you. It's the same phone number. You just want to call in the next couple minutes. Even after we go off the air, phones are still on for a few minutes, and we're taking those orders and helping you with questions and all that. Even taking requests for our future shows here, which are in the evenings on Thursday and Friday night. Of course, on the weekends, reminder to our new shoppers, the weekends we switch over to a morning show. So keep that in mind. Weeknights in the evening, weekends in the morning. So we'll see you guys all the way throughout the week. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Have a great rest of your evening. We'll see you right back here for our big Thursday tomorrow. It starts at 7. Don't miss it. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.